What we doing, man. What we got going, man. Like the video, man. Like the video. like this motherfucker. Like this mother. Like it up, man. Hey, Funk, what it do, man? Make sure y'all like this video, man. You know I had to go live because I got a bunch of haters right now. You feel me? Niggas can hate all they want to. It comes with the grounds, man. Trust me. I see a lot of people that don't even know, the situation that happened with me and Wack and just my team, man, that they don't know the history. They don't know what I know. They don't know that we've dealt with this man personally. We didn't did the most with Wack. So I know I'm gonna have a lot of people who, gonna come in and say what they're gonna say and be inaccurate about a lot of shit. So they don't know the history behind it. For the ones that been tapped in for the last year and years some change, they know what it is with me, man. There was a time where when the 100 side was connected with IBM thoroughly, did everything with them niggas. So, but the nigga Wack had it coming, man. Like I said, Wack is real. He's not smart. He think he's smart. The thing about Wack, right? He he has a following, man. He has a community, and a lot of his community that follow him, they not too bright, man. They're not smart at all. You know what I mean? He has took advantage of individuals in that area. A lot of gullible people are on the internet. You know what I mean? He's just one of those individuals who's figured out that he can trick y'all pretty much. You know what I mean? And I was just one of them dudes he wasn't able to do that with. I'm too smart. I'm a highly intelligent individual. You feel me? And like I said, if for the people that don't know the history, me and Wack wind up bumping heads about a little over a year ago, maybe like a month before Cannon got locked up. You see what I'm saying? So, and we wound up bumping heads over the incident with I don't know if y'all remember when this shit happened with Cannon when his house got swatted. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. See, y'all got to go back and watch the content, but I'll bring it up again because I've already spoke on this shit too many times. Around the time Cannon house got swatted, matter of fact, I was downtown. I was in Houston. I was downtown in Houston, and I was driving at the time. And at this time, nobody could get in contact with Cannon. Like we was blowing up the nigga phone. All the homies from IBM was blowing up his phone. Uh, Wax so called was blowing up his phone. Nobody can get in contact with him, but I wind up getting in contact with the homie Beaters from IBM, and he asked me the same thing. Like, you spoke to Wack, you spoke to anybody? I'm like, nah, I ain't heard from niggas. So he was like, hold on, I'm gonna call Wack on three-way. So mind you, this is the first situation that popped the beef off with me and him because the nigga said something slick. And not only that, he was talking bad about Cannon on that phone call. Didn't think niggas was gonna tell Cannon. But when Beaters merged the nigga Wack in, Beaters like hood him on the phone. And he was like, why hood him on the phone? Like he said it like, nigga, what? Nigga, what you mean? You feel me? All right. I get off the phone. What it was is he know me and Cannon real close. Remember, Wack is the one that got you niggas, whoever you niggas running around thinking me and Cannon ain't never met. I'll let niggas run with that. You want to know why? Because as long as niggas keep saying that, y'all gonna keep mentioning my name. Y'all must be boo boo the fucking fool to ever think that me and Cannon ain't never met. Remember, the nigga Wack had a nigga go on GG Live and tell y'all that. The same nigga that run up under me, the nigga Gizzy. The same nigga that sat on her live and said, I ain't never met Hoodlum. Nigga, that was like my brother. Nigga, I'm the one that introduced that nigga to Luce personally. You know what I'm saying? So they probably people who need to be loved. So Whack reals and right. But that was the first instant when I wound up bumping heads with Whack because the nigga said something slick. And then when he got off the phone with Beaters, the nigga Beaters told me exactly what he was saying, and he was smutting the homie. So when we let Cannon know, that's when Cannon started going at the nigga. And that's what popped it off. And after that, it was just It was press, 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 and the nigga didn't like how hard I was pressing him. I just got off the phone with Beaters on my way from work, dead homies. I was telling Beaters like the nigga tried every way to stop me, bro. The nigga even tried to get me locked up, bro. And this is shit y'all don't even know about. The nigga tried to have Gigi and his bitch report me to the police. Nigga, I got the police report that R&B fouled on me. Nigga, dead homies. See, y'all don't know none of this shit. It's deep with Wack, bro. And people like, well, why y'all don't line it up? On my kids, the nigga was in my city. Nigga got banged from Vegas, nigga. That nigga got right up out of Vegas. Once I got the drop on Wack, dead homies, that nigga got up out of there. He not the type of nigga that's gonna get on the internet and be like, yeah, I got ran out of Vegas. And ain't no nigga finna do that, bro. But y'all don't know what I know. You see what I'm saying? Y'all look at what Loose do and y'all hold me accountable. That's understand. You birds of a feather flock together. That's understandable. But I'm a different nigga. I'm not Loose. Loose and whacking them gas y'all up. I'm not gonna gas y'all up. I know what this shit hit for. I done did it too many times. But it's deep with Whack, you know what I mean? And I low key let up on it for a minute. You know what I mean? I let it go for a minute, but every time I look up, I'm hearing shit. You know, nigga just spoke up on me on the phone call and it's like, bro, why you keep speaking on me, nigga? We don't even communicate no more. Every time I spoke to the nigga Whack, that nigga would call me, dead homies, nigga. I got proof for that too. I ain't never called that nigga. That nigga calls me and FaceTimes me and texts me, nigga. He always the one hit me up. And you already know, Northtown 004 hits me gangsters, nigga. But he he don't understand that he can't do the shit he do to everybody with me. That's why the nigga tried to get me xed out. The nigga tried to have Loose Cannon take me down. He tried to get us to bump heads. He had R&B report me to the police. He had the bitch Gigi report me to the police. All of that shit. I put all that shit in my content months ago. Long time ago. That shit been out. And I'm the one that been exposing that this nigga uses people to third party snitch. He just did the same shit not too long ago with Poetic Flacco. That nigga, the information Poetic Flacco put out about Drakeo the Ruler on my kids, nigga, God strike me down right now. Wack gave him that information. Wack been sitting on that info. Wack just found the right nigga that's a so-called civilian to put that shit out. On my mama, that's what that nigga do. That nigga uses so-called civilians to third-party snitch. The nigga did it to me. The nigga tried to get me locked up numerous of times. Nigga, go on Clubhouse if y'all think I'm lying. The bitch R&B got a whole segment dedicated to me, talking about she feared for her life, and she going to report me to the police to get me arrested. He had the bitch get on Clubhouse and do a whole segment just on me. Like, come on, bruh. All over what? Because I got the drop on y'all, and I only got the drop on y'all because of that dumb bitch. She run her mouth too much. I'm just hearing some complaining about beef or some shit. Is that what you stream on tonight? Nah, I'm going live. So if motherfuckers got something to say, they can say what they're gonna say. Yeah, but I see a lot of the new people, they don't know what transpired a year ago. They new to the scene. They just coming in and they just recently seeing what's happening. And they're like, oh, what is going on? What this dude talking about? Nigga, it's deep with this nigga, bro. On my kids. Nigga, it's like I said, it's forever up with Whack. He know better. He ain't gonna come to Houston and he ain't gonna go to Vegas. He already had a past issue with one of my homies from Vegas, the homie D Cross. So he already know what time it is. He already know. Once I got that drop, blood was out of there on my kids. Nigga, I had R&B. I had R&B texting Sharice like, please tell Hoodlum to stop. He going too far. Nigga, I got all that. Nigga, I got all the screenshots. Dead homies, nigga. My grandma and my niece lived there too, and he going too far. And man, listen, y'all don't know Whack like I know Whack. Y'all know the internet Whack, bruh. Y'all know the internet Whack. The nigga that play tough, nigga. That nigga ain't tough. That nigga's a bitch. Dead homies, nigga. That nigga scary on my kids, bro. Scary as fuck. That's whacked up, man. He gonna front for the internet, man. But yeah, it's crazy, right? I was just watching I don't know, I was just watching some YouTube when I was driving home, right? And some dude was had my video up and he was reacting to it. And Blood said something like, I don't believe him. Uh because I guess he looked at the screenshot and was like, just because of what this screenshot says, I think this is a man that sent him the video. Why would this person say this? I think loose cannon sent them these messages and then he just cropped it out. Whatever the fuck he say, right? But if you look at the date when the transmission sent me this shit, loose cannon was locked up that day. May 4th. Cannon was in the feds, bro. Like niggas, he on there, oh my eyes, I got the best eyes. You can't get past these eyes. Then why your dumb ass didn't see that date then? Cannon was locked up May 4th, player. It says got love the internet gangsters. Man, that's whack. Whack the biggest internet gangster, bro. But he already know what time it is. I'm telling you, like, y'all don't know this nigga like we know this nigga. Period, nigga. I just mentioned it the other day, nigga. There was a phone call where that nigga told nigga on the hood, my nigga, Cannon on the phone with this nigga, and they bump heads. Cannon tell the nigga on 6-0, nigga, I'll beat you up. On my mama, the nigga Wack hang up the phone, call the homie Beaters and begging the homie Beaters, like, oh man, tell nephew man to stop tripping. On my kids, nigga, y'all don't know this nigga like we know him, bro. Y'all know the internet Wack, nigga. Fist man, listen. You see, he only do that shit with civilians. Y'all ain't never seen Wack do the shit he just did to that Mexican to no real niggas, bro. You ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna never see it. He don't never test no real niggas. All he do is talk about real niggas behind the camera or on audio. You ain't gonna never see no video of him doing that type of shit to some real niggas, bro. It ain't gonna happen. He know how many times he could have actually got down with niggas that been calling him out and all of that shit, my nigga. He don't want to, my nigga, but you can do all the extra out shit with the essay, and all you did was throw a water bottle. There ain't no way, nigga, you couldn't get to that nigga. Dead homies, I would have got to that nigga if I wanted that nigga. Whack is a gimmick, bro. And like I said, for the niggas that don't want to believe it, you don't have to, nigga. I've been sitting on, and it's the crazy part about it is, nigga, I got more than that on my kids. The transmission has sent me so much shit, bro. Between R&B and her, y'all don't even know what we got in our back pocket, my nigga. It took a lot in me to let that video go. So that's the reason why I hit the transmission. I'm like, look, I'm about to let this fly. You see what I'm saying? You either gonna put it out or I'm gonna let them put it out. Like I said, I don't know what happened with them in the last 6, 7 months as far as what I seen through screenshots. Is money involved? Is broken promises involved? I don't know. But the transmission was like, yep, I'll put it out. You see what I'm saying? So niggas can say what they want to say. But you come fucking with me, I'm gonna get you, bro. And that's just what it is, nigga. The nigga whack just keep talking, bro. I don't even be worried about blood. And y'all motherfuckers be all in my comments. Oh, you always worried about whack. Now whack be worried about me, nigga. I be minding my own motherfucking business. Next thing you know, I look up, here's some audio, that nigga talking shit, bro. So yeah, nigga, I'm gonna get on you, nigga. And I still got, nigga, it's a lot where that came from, nigga. That's a smidget of what I got. Nigga, and niggas keep playing game. Oh, nigga, if you don't believe you got nothing, nigga. Okay, keep playing. Ben told the nigga whack a long time ago, nigga, we got some shit, bro. Why you keep lying on whack? What I need to lie for, Troy? Tell me what I lie about, Troy. I would love to hear it. Y'all wait for this nigga comment. Let's see what he gonna say. What I lie about, Troy? That's obsession to lie. What I lie about, Troy? I would love to hear it, nigga. Tell me what I lie about. Watch this nigga response. Gonna be stupid as a motherfucker. I'm waiting on it too. I would love to know what Hoodlum lied about, nigga. We waiting, Troy. That nigga said, why I lie? What the fuck I need to lie for, nigga? I don't need to lie about nothing, nigga. I didn't ask the motherfucking transmission to send me shit, nigga. At all, nigga. Just like Gigi. A lot of people was jumping on the Gigi bandwagon. That bitch was on some setup shit, trying to the bitch would call and text my phone and and talk shit. And then when I respond to the bitch, she went, oh, you're threatening me. Bitch, you threatening me. What the fuck is you talking about? Oh, y'all block me now. What? What is you talking about? Look, one of them niggas, oh, you blocked me to act like we don't see what he talking about. Nigga, we see what you saying. Nigga, tell me how I lie, bro. You just said it. You ain't say shit, nigga. Didn't nobody block you. Look, he ain't even got nothing to say. He lying in the chat talking about we blocked him. Nigga, if we blocked you, we wouldn't have seen that comment, goofy. But yeah, man. He ain't say nothing, Hosh. Ain't say a motherfucking thing. Hosh, you know how this shit work, bro. You already know how this shit work. Ain't said a motherfucking thing, nigga. Like I said, nigga ain't gotta lie, bro. Only nigga that lied is Wack. And I've already told y'all. I know my homie. I know Luce a liar. Luce gonna feed you some bullshit and Luce gonna feed you the truth at the same time. Not me, nigga. Luce gonna do Luce is loose. What him lying to y'all got to do with me? How that's gonna change my relationship with the homie? The homie ain't never did nothing wrong to me. So why the fuck am I gonna change up on him because he lying to y'all? Y'all sound crazy as a motherfucker, man. Y'all do realize that majority of the niggas y'all watch with content is all fabricated, right? That's what content is for. It's a bunch of bullshit. Like I said, gullible ass people on the internet. You feel me? Like nigga, the nigga Whack still to this day, I sit up on live or in a video or audio and say he don't run plays. He ain't never run a play on a day in his life on the nigga. The nigga ran a whole play with Munchie B with one of my homies from my neighborhood. Have one of my homies from my neighborhood call into no jumper, acting like one of Munchie B homeboys smutting Munchie B. Nigga, that's a play. Nigga, what you mean you don't run plays? Nigga, I already put that out before. And then niggas are getting the chat trying to defend Whack. Nigga, get up out of here with that shit. Nigga, you weird. That's why Luce locked up now, lying. And bro, we ain't talking about Luce. We waiting on you to respond to me. What lie? We waiting on it, Troy. Because right now you looking real dumb, bro. Because you avoiding what I said. I don't need to lie. Like I said, motherfuckers hit me up. Gigi initiated contact with me. You see what I'm saying? Uh, the transmission initiated contact with me. I got proof for all of that, bruh. Screenshots don't lie, nigga. Nigga, I got a whole iPhone with several conversations with Gigi on it, nigga, initiating contact with me before she decided to join Wack and try to go at me. But that iPhone, the screen is broke. So I can't see how to get into the audio files, like the files that recording shit. I don't know how to get into it. But when I get the screen fixed, y'all think I'm lying. Mark my words. I'm gonna put that shit out. Y'all gonna be like, this nigga Hoodlum be speaking facts. Nigga, go look at all my content, nigga. And you gonna see everything that I was saying is true, nigga. Everything. This is right, especially when they get famous, like nigga, I know the real you type shit. Right. It's just so many people, I'm gonna keep it real, eat off Whack. They eat off of just his name, period. You know what I mean? And a lot of people be like, oh, you cloud chasing because you always talking. It goes deeper than cloud chasing, bruh. Like I said, if y'all was around a year ago and see the disrespect between me and him, it ain't about no clout. That nigga disrespected my wife, bro. And that's what it's gonna be, nigga. I'm gonna stand on business about mine, nigga. Oh, hey, you know what? How do you say your name? Blia? I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever the fuck it is. Um, it's crazy, right? Me and Beaters, like I said, I was on the phone with Beaters on my way home from work. I swear to God, dead homies. Me and him was just discussing the way he gonna try to spin it. The Whack is the type of nigga that is going to try to figure out a lie to get. So I mentioned that this is what Whack does, right? Wack has the bigger platforms. Wack has no jumper. Wack has academics. Wack uses the bigger platforms to spin his narrative because the average mind, like I said, thinks, well, there's no way this is not true if Adam 22 got it on his shit. There's no way this is not true if academics is running it. But this is the leeway that Wack has when it comes to content because he can take anything to those platforms and a million people gonna run with what he said. So we were just speaking on that shit. Like he right now, Whack 100 is putting together a play right now. Mark my words. He will be on No Jumper. He will be on Academics. He will be on every big platform spinning his narrative because this is the way he covers his tracks. This is the way he gets the ear to believe him by putting it on those bigger platforms. Nigga, mark my words. He do it every time. He didn't just disrespect your wife for nothing. Say what you did, make him say that. Wack don't just go at somebody for no reason. Once again, me and Wack bumped heads because he was beefing with IBM. So once we started going at each other, The nigga said something about my wife. I started talking about R&B, and it just went from there, bro. What you mean? Wack don't just talk about nobody for no reason, nigga. Where you been at for the last 5 years, nigga? Go up in Clubhouse, nigga, and you'll see he talk about people all day, every day that ain't said nothing about that nigga. Troy, are you new to the scene? Is this nigga new to the scene? I'm confused right now. Is this nigga new to this shit? This nigga said, "Who's the leader, nigga?" There ain't no leader, nigga. IBM is a record label, nigga. But yeah, that nigga new to the scene. He don't even know what's going on. Talking about Wack don't just talk about nobody for no reason. What Wack we talking about right now, nigga? Because you ain't talking about Cash Jones, then, nigga. Because that nigga don't do nothing but talk about niggas, bro. That ain't never did nothing to him. Look what he said about Nip, my nigga. Nip ain't had no problem with Wack. Nigga, like, come on, bro. You sound goofy as fuck. Right. All the little 100 sign millions in the chat. Troy want to marry Wack. Like he ain't here defending that nigga to the core. Nigga, you can't defend that video, bro. You can't defend it. Like what do I always say? Nigga, go watch my old content. Nigga, you can say I've had the worst of the worst put on my motherfucking name from niggas and bitches. Nigga, if you ain't got solid proof, paperwork, videos, whatever the case may be, nigga, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say about IBM Hoodlum, nigga. That shit don't matter to me, nigga. Wack was caught red-handed, nigga. On video. You can't refute video, bruh. Video, nigga, is eyewitness without a body, nigga. What you mean? That was Big U that started that Nipsey slander food. No, 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 no. We're not talking. Troy, bro, you got to be like 12, bro. I'm talking about him speaking on Nipsey about not being a legend, what sparked the whole issue off with the niggas not liking Wack, bro. What is you talking about? Troy, where you from, bro? You probably from like the UK or something. Trying to be American head ass. You don't even know what be going on, bro. It says no one is fond of Wack or loose. What do you mean fond, bro? What do you mean? I'm lost right now. But you see, he been real quiet. Like that nigga usually be real quiet. Nigga get caught red handed. Nigga. Period. You busted, nigga. And like I said, if y'all would have been, if niggas was paying attention, I've been exposed that. Been exposed it. That the transmission. Go look at the post on my Instagram. I'm like somebody from the LGBT community hit me up and gave me this info. Stay on Wack neck, bro. Every dog has their day. Not gonna lie, Wack has had a legendary run, but the time is up. Also, let him Troy get your work up. I'm telling you, it's probably Wack on a burner. Man, listen, I'm from Inglewood. Stop it. I've been following everything. I do my research. Man, you sound goofy, bro. But you just literally said in this chat and said that Wack don't talk about or go at nobody for no reason. Nigga, I don't you ain't from no Inglewood, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Now we somebody lying in the chat. I mean, you still ain't tell me how I was lying, so we don't believe you, sir. If anybody don't believe nobody, no nobody in the chat believe Troy, nigga. You sound crazy as a motherfucker. Nigga ain't probably ain't been to Inglewood a day in his life. Talking about from Inglewood, nigga. You watch too much No Jumper, nigga. That's what that is. Nigga, I'm a LA baby, nigga. I'm from Compton, nigga, but I spent half my life in Vegas, nigga. I didn't start banging till I was 12 when I went to Vegas, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? I'm a LA and a Vegas baby, nigga. I got ties from Houston on down, nigga. When I'm in Cali on my mama, nigga, I'm 20, 30 deep, nigga. Stop playing with me, bro. My family move out there, nigga. They ain't playing no games. Wack was on the same shit back in the day. And remember, Wack already had an issue with, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I low key saved Wack. And the reason why I say that is because once my homies knew that I had to drop on Wack, I remember dead homies, nigga. And you wanna know what's crazy about it? The nigga Creep, y'all know Creep who be running with Wack? That nigga was on this phone call. See, y'all don't pay attention. There was a time where Wack so-called got into it with Creep. I don't know if y'all, I mean, Mr. Inglewood, you should know. You follow everything, right? Then you should know what I'm talking about, Mr. Inglewood. There was a time where Wack called himself disowning Creep because he found out that Creep was talking shit about him or behind his back talking shit. That was about the phone call that was Creep was on the phone. That was the same phone call my homies was trying to get me to drop, get him the drop on Wack. Creep was on that phone call explaining to Cannon that he wanted to stop fucking with Wack because this type of shit Wack was doing. That nigga exact words like, nigga, I'm walking around with this big 100 side chain on and I'm affiliated with this nigga and these niggas hate this nigga. You know, I'm gonna wind up getting blamed down because I'm attached to this nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, I'm not nigga on hoods, nigga on bloods. And that conversation was exposed to Wack. And that was the same conversation when my homies was on the phone trying to get the drop on Wack. I actually say that, nigga, bro. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. At that time, it was so hot between him and Cannon. I told him on the phone, if niggas do something to him, they immediately gonna go at Cannon. They gonna go after Cannon. They gonna like he got something to do with it. But that was the same phone call. Creep was on the phone, nigga expressing how he felt about Wack. I don't know what was discussed since then because I know the nigga Wack called himself disowning Creep, but I see they back dealing with each other. And then some time later, the nigga Wack tried to come out and make it seem like Creep was doing that shit on purpose to try to see how we was pretty much feeling about Wack. Like he Wack is big on what did he call it up in Clubhouse? Like where he send people out. What did he call them? His little bird, whatever the fuck he call them, his little spies. He pretty much said that he sent Creep to do that to try to get us to respond like in a bad way to see if we didn't like the nigga or some shit he said. But it was all bullshit. That nigga Creep was on that line and get really dropping nigga how he felt about that nigga on my kids, bro. Exactly, clips. On my mama, that nigga Creep was authentic on that phone call. But I don't, like I said, I can't tell you what was discussed between them two after the little issue with them due to that phone call. But as you can see, Creep back dealing with the nigga. But what did Wack do? Because he was gonna look goofy. You did what you did, said what you said about Creep. You're gonna disown him. And then when we see him back with you, what was your cover up? Oh, I sent him out to do that on purpose to see if them niggas didn't like me. I did it on purpose. The same thing he did with Cuban Rob, nigga. Cuban dead homies, nigga. Cuban Rob sat on the phone with me and Cannon, told us he was gonna run a play. He wanted to run a play with us to get views on a post. All right, Mr. Inglewood, right? Do you remember when Cannon called out everybody from the 100 side and then the nigga Cuban Rob made a video and was like he wanted to get down with the niggas from IBM? Do you know that was a place set up by Cuban Rob to get views and likes, nigga? The nigga Wack was hot about that too. And what he do? Of course, he's scared of Cuban Rob. So what he do? He try to make it seem like, well, that was a play. I had the nigga Cuban Rob do that shit on purpose. Nigga, you was not on that phone call with me, Loose and Cuban Rob, nigga, when that shit was set in rotation, nigga. On my kids. I got the screenshots to prove that too, nigga. Cause the nigga Gizzy didn't know. The nigga Gizzy hit me like, blood, is Cuban Rob for real? And I showed him the screenshots and let him hear what was going on. He was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make a video then. And he made one. Gizzy made one. Gizzy knew it was a play at that time. Like, my nigga, you don't be knowing nothing that's going on, Troy. You just running your big ass lips, nigga. He be ready to spin a move on everything, but I think you backed him into a corner. Remember, just there was a time where Wack tried to put those type of allegations on me. Mind you, the nigga Gizzy, I got a whole motherfucking video. Go watch it. It's called the what did I name it, Haj? The IEM Molten. He wind up, remember what I was telling y'all, the nigga Wack couldn't figure out a way to tear me down. He was losing at his own game. Remember, in Wack is all internet. If you can beat Wack at the internet, he gonna find a way to tear you down, either get you locked up, something, whatever the case may be. I was smacking him over the head on the internet. Like he can't fuck with me physically. He can't fuck with me on the internet. It ain't gonna happen. I don't give a fuck how many niggas you with. I'm gonna be with more niggas, dead homies, nigga. But he what the fuck did he do? He what the fuck did this nigga Wack do? He did some crazy shit. Hold on, I'm trying to think what he did. He did something. Fuck what? Fuck fuck. What was it? What was it? What was it? I gotta think. It's coming back to me. I'll think in a minute. He should act when he addresses this. I am. I'm gonna react every time he try to react to it. I'm gonna call it out. And he big on. He just dropped some audio not too long ago. Who was he? Oh, when he did the little interview with what's the nigga that do the podcast? He be on Instagram. I forgot his name, but he did the little interview with him, and he was speaking on some. He the one that gave loose in somebody else's voice. That somebody else was me. He talking about me, nigga. You ain't Wack ain't never put me on a play. Wack ain't never line me up on no play. Wack ain't never put a dollar in my pocket. Wack ain't never been able to control anything I did. And you sitting up on that motherfucking podcast lying. What's the nigga name that he did the podcast with not too long ago? Uh, Fuck, it's at the tip of my tongue. With the nigga Kilo. What's the name of the Kilo podcast? Oh, Mr. Inglewood. You should know. Troy. I don't even remember Kilo podcast. What is it called? Nah, not P Nice. Look, you don't even know what you're talking about. Kilo, nigga. You know, you should know who Kilo is. You follow everything, right? He what is it called? You better not lie or some shit. The little podcast, you better not. That's what it's called? I don't know what the fuck it's called, but the nigga set up on there and pretty much told everybody he gave me a voice, but he didn't want to say my name. Wack does not like to say my name because remember, I was going at him so heavy and my numbers were so big, I was trumping anything he did. His whole team, they couldn't fuck with me. So he found out a way to avoid saying my name. So he started referring to me as IBM Skittles. Now, mind you, the reason why he started referring to me as IBM Skittles is because that nigga took the life of one of my homies and his allegations and decided to go live and put those allegations on me. One of my homies was called out for fucking with punks. It was proof put out there. The punks came forward and said that the nigga Gizzy was fucking with him. So he took what he knew about Gizzy and he tried to smut my name and say what I was about me. You see what I'm saying? He tried to do that with me, but at the same time, there's no proof, nigga. So what do? I go get the nigga Gizzy baby mama and put her on audio telling everybody that nigga fuck with boys. Nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm cold with this shit, bro. You can't just put something out there and run with it, nigga. You gotta have some type of proof. Nigga, I went and got the nigga baby mama, like, tell the world about this nigga. That nigga fuck with boys, nigga. So remember, this is not something I just put out and made up. That nigga tried to do that with me, and it didn't work. You see what I'm saying? Remember that Hodge on my kids, nigga. The nigga tried to put the nigga Gizzy allegations on me, my nigga. Like people don't understand how far it's went with this nigga. It took. I'm gonna keep it real. It took a lot for me to take it this far because I was literally the shit that we sitting on. I'm still to this day like I don't want to put it out. I didn't want to touch none of that shit, bro. Because I'm not that type of nigga. You see, I'm not the one that put it out. I'm not finna put a man body parts on the internet. That's not me. But if y'all want to do that shit, go ahead. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it, nigga. I could have been. I've been having a video for over a year. I could have been put the shit out, but I'm not that type of nigga. But I kept telling them nigga like, bro, I got some shit, bro. You don't know how to shut the fuck up, Wack. Now he talking about, oh, I'm suing and well, go sue your little girlfriend slash boyfriend. And apparently you owe the motherfucker $3,300 for the ass you got from him. So you know what I mean. So but yeah, the nigga tried to smut me and make me seem like, well, he can't go to his neighborhood. What I do? I drive right out there and go to my hood, nigga. Right on the streets, niggas is mentioning and the music from out there. Like, stop playing with me, bro. But the nigga tried to do this to me already. Like I said, it runs deep with this nigga, bro. And at that time, I'm still sitting on that video. I could have put the video out there, like, oh nigga, this who really the punk is, nigga. You the punk, nigga. But I ain't that type of dude. But like I said, I just happened to just pop in somebody chat. Oh, what up, IBM Hoodlum? Like, what up? They in the chat, like, man, you keep talking about you got this content, just drop it, just drop it. And I kept telling niggas, like, I usually, holla at the team and loose, like, should I drop it or not? Loose been telling me and Sharice, I'm gonna keep it real. Sharice been saving both of them for so long, even though I ain't spoke to Sharice in a couple months, but she used to always tell me, like, leave R&B out of it. Even though R&B and her looked like they was beefing. She was saving R&B. Oh my kids. I got screenshots to prove that too. I got screenshots to show y'all that nigga Wack was begging Sharice to tell me to stop. Tell that nigga Loose to have that nigga stop. I'm like, come on, man. But Sharice low key was saving them and Loose. You know what I mean? And like I said, it got to a point to where I was like, fuck it, because like every time I look up, the nigga's talking about me. So nigga, okay, you want to keep playing? Now I go up in the chat. They're like, man, where the content at? They like give us something, give us a piece of something. So when I decided to say, hey, I've already put this out and nobody paid attention, I'm gonna just give them this video, but I'm gonna hit the transmission up to see how we should go about this. So boom, I hit her, him up, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. And I explained to him the situation. I'm telling him like, look, it's 4 5 people want this content. If you the one that gave it to me, if you don't put it out, I'm gonna give it to them so they can put it out. That motherfucker was like, no, I'm putting it out and left it at that. So I let them know the transmission gonna put it out, but I'll still shoot y'all the video. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I sent them the video, but the transmission put it out on Twitter. So yeah. And then come to find out, I never seen the screenshots until the post. I didn't even the transmission never sent me text messages between them two. Black one is always trying to expose someone, and someone needs to expose him. Right. Well, he been exposed. You think RB will stay with him after this? One thing I know about R&B and Wack is they do the same shit to each other. There's times where Wack will be on the phone talking about her. I've exposed that. Wack told us that nigga. I'm on the phone with Lucy, like, hold on, cuz Wack calling. He merged the nigga Wack in. Wack hot. He going off. He going off about R&B. And the nigga just out of nowhere start talking about her coochie stink. Dead homies, the nigga was like, there's times where he would jack off to her because her coochie stink. Nigga, like, why would I just be making this shit up, bruh? Like, I'm not finna, this is what this came out this man mouth. And then boom, when she mad at the nigga, she'll call Loose and get to exposing him. All of that. With the being touched on when he was a kid, he liked to hear the names of the people he was touched on while they having all that shit came from R&B. Like I said, R&B is the weak link, nigga. I've been saying it for over a year. R&B talk too motherfucking much. That bitch give up everything. Mind you, I didn't when I found a drop on the house, I did not know who lived in the house. When I found the drop, what this dumb bitch do? She text Sharice. Oh, tell him to stop. He going too far. My grandma and my niece stay there too. So the grandma and the niece was living up in the house too. So now it's you Whack the grandma and the niece. I didn't know that. But you just gave us that information, you dumb bitch. Like he don't understand that R&B was giving us a lot of information. Like I said, we knew the nigga Ben going broke because she exposed it. She the one that said he was living off of her dollar at that time. You see what I'm saying? Like she exposed all of that. The whole the house was gonna wind up going to Kim. She wound up bumping heads with Kim. All of the shit that we found out, majority of it came from R&B. Where they lived in the Tivoli apartments. If I don't know if y'all know, but the nigga before he moved out of Vegas, I know why he moved. And he know why he moved, but he was staying in the same apartments as Nina Boy, the other YouTuber, Nina Boy. They stayed in the same apartments in Vegas. And again, like, come on, man, like, and it was R&B. R&B was the one that would every time they get into it, call Luce, come get me. Luce to go pick her up. And like I said, I'm not in that chat I was just in where they were asking me for the content. They were also asking me about was it true about Luce fucking with R&B in that way? And I told him straight up because I'm a real nigga. I wasn't there to visually see it, and I have not seen none of the videos Luce is talking about. So I'm not gonna just say, yeah, they did, because I didn't see it. I have not seen no videos. I have not seen no screenshots of her saying her and Luce fucked around, and I wasn't there. So I'm not gonna sit up and say, yeah, it's true. But one thing I do know is there's phone calls I've been on with Luce when he was in that Bentley and R&B was sitting next to him because I can hear her talking. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I can confirm. But whatever happened with them happened with them. I couldn't tell you what happened. I wasn't there to see it. Luce said she domed him up. Y'all take it how y'all want to take it. But me personally, I didn't see it. So But I do know that she was with that nigga a lot. Every time that nigga Whack and her would bump heads, she would call Luce and Luce would go pick her up. Just like the dealership shit Luce started explaining to y'all. The nigga Whack was going to buy her a car. This nigga tried to buy her a Toyota, a little Corolla, and she wasn't having it. So he go off on the bitch. So, but she say he hit her. I don't know. I can't tell you. This is what she said, that the nigga Whack hit her and he dipped on her and left her up there on stuck. So she called Luce. And Luce went up there and picked her up. After what happened, but after that, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm gonna give y'all another story. So I know y'all seen the clip. A lot of people seen the clip with Big Homie CC when they ran into him at the Pixie event, right? I think I got a short of it. Um, See, what y'all don't know is when they first got there, they pressed Big Homie CC. The nigga Big Homie CC, when they first seen Big Homie CC, Lou sent the homies over there to holla at him. Hold on, Salem, I'm on the phone. Go over there, big guy. Hold on, right quick. Hmm. I know I'm on the phone. Give me a second. You wanna go lay down? All right, come on. Give me a second, y'all. Let me put my son in the bed. Again, Daddy's on the screen on the camera, so you gotta get. You want a blanket? That's what it is. All right, I'm back. My bad. My son had woke up. But when they went to the Pixie event, that was Luce's play. Luce got to play with that, and he put Whack on that play. He hit Whack and was like, "You trying to make $7,000? If we go to the Pixie event, you they're gonna break you off 7K." If y'all don't know, that was the same play that Luce put Brick Baby on. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all, like I said, if you was paying attention, Mr. Troy, y'all remember the time where supposedly Brick Baby went out to Vegas and he ran into Luce and they got into it? Nah, that's that wasn't true. Brick Baby went out to Vegas because Luce put him on that same Pixie event play. The nigga, nah, Brick Baby drove out there to go get that 7K because the Pixie event was like for 2 weeks in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. But that was all Cannon's play. And when he put Whack on it, they went to the Pixie event. And mind you, IBM, they deep. We gonna move deep. Anywhere we go, we deep. When they get there, Creep, when the team get there with Whack, Creep wind up pulling up a little later, but Creep wind up pulling up with some niggas from the IE, some of the homies from IBM from the IE. One of the homies from the IBM had some smoke with the niggas that Creep pulled up with. On my mama, the homies drew down on them niggas. Wack told Creep to make them niggas leave because the homie drew down on them. Them niggas left. Creep told them niggas to leave. Okay. So that was the first incident. When they go up in the Pixie event, uh, when they see Big Homie CC, Luce tell the homie immediately, go tell cuz we need to holla at him. When they went and told the nigga Big Homie CC, like, nigga, come holla at us, the nigga Big Homie CC bang off. What's the little fat nigga he always be with? Them niggas banged off, bro. Them niggas banged off. Them niggas did not come back into the vicinity until they seen Metro standing 10 feet away from them. When them niggas banged off, God strike me down. The nigga Wack was begging Luce and the IBM team to just leave him alone. Remember, Wack is the one that actually had smoke with this nigga. I don't know if y'all seen the live on the exposures when Wack got into it with Big Homie CC. That just fell in line with Loose because at that time, Loose and Wack was so close. So this yo Dugar, there you go. This yo issue, and then when niggas going to press that issue, you tell niggas to leave them alone. Now, any smart man to think, well, maybe that was a smart move because it's police. The Pixie event is like being in a police station. It ain't nothing but Metro in there. I don't give a fuck, nigga. What you gonna do? Whoop a nigga out, go to jail for whooping a nigga out, bail out, nigga. But this nigga was saving a nigga. Then oh nigga, don't leave him alone. If y'all don't know, the reason why the video looked like it looked is because of Wack. The nigga Wack be doing all that gangster shit, and then when it's right there in his face, he don't want nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? Like Wack don't get down like that, bro. You see what Wack do. Wack press non-affiliates. Every time you look up, he hitting somebody that's a non-affiliate. Like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He don't do nothing to nobody else. But that time, him and Luce got into it over that Pixie event because the person that was supposed to pay them out the $7,000 when they signed the contract, they were supposed to get the 7K a week after the Pixie event. Do y'all know the nigga Wack? The nigga was so broke. The nigga called the one they had the contract with. Wack called the nigga 2 or 3 days after the Pixie event. Remember, the contract said a week after the Pixie event they was gonna get the money. The nigga called the nigga 2 or 3 days later, threatening the nigga. I'm on the phone with Loose, dead homies, nigga. And Cannon like, oh, this the nigga from the Pixie event for the contract for the money. He like, why this nigga calling me? He ain't supposed to call me for another 2 3 days, right? When Cannon merges that nigga in, that nigga was like, I'm not fucking with you no more. And Luke's like, what's going on? He was like, as long as you dealing with Wack, I don't want nothing to do with you. And Luke's like, cuz, like, what's going on? What the fuck you mean? The nigga said that the nigga Wack calls him, threatening him to pay him the money now. This is the conversation where I told y'all when Luce got on the phone with Wack, and when the nigga Luce told him nigga on 6 nigga, I'll beat you up. And that's when Wack hung up the phone and called Beaters, tell the nigga, oh, tell nephew to calm down. That was over that situation because Wack was purposely sabotaging the bag, bro. And he did it numerous of times. If y'all don't know, Wack and Luce bumped head numerous of times before that shit went public and big the way it did because the nigga Wack would always sabotage the bag. Nigga, we have had numerous IBM meetings speaking on this. Every time Lusa have a play lined up for a bag, the nigga Wack would sabotage it. So that's the reason why they started having friction, is because every time there was money on the line, guess what? Guess who sabotaged it? The nigga Wack. If y'all don't know, y'all remember when Wack went on the haters world with Loose? Nigga, that was Loose play, nigga. Loose the one that got them to agree to bring Wack up there. That was Loose play. And what the nigga Wack do, once Loose figured out a way to expand with the Southsiders, this is a good look. If you get the Southsiders to start putting your content out and start fucking with you, your community just gonna get that much bigger. That's Loose play. Boom. What does Wack do a day later? He had a nigga, what's the nigga name? The Mexican from Haters World. He had the nigga come on live and then did what he did. You see what I'm saying? Like sabotage the bag. Nigga, like, why the fuck would you do that? Nigga, if you and you see he waited till he left Haters World to get somebody on his live to talk to him like that. Nigga, why you ain't talk to him like that when you was just up there the day before? He sat up there and burned the bridge. Right. Listen, you've been real cool too, buddy. I don't know how Jack 100 do what he do. Listen, yeah, Blue Devil. He had the nigga Blue Devil come up on them exposures the next day and talk bad to the nigga. Like, why would you do that, nigga? Like, for what? If you felt that type of way about Blue Devil when you was there, why you ain't do nothing, nigga? But what he do? He sabotaged it. Now, when I tell you Cannon was so motherfucking hot about that situation because that was a good look. If y'all go back and watch that live and y'all look at the chat, even the chat was saying like this is like amazing, like to see this because like I said, it was gonna help both sides. You got two communities that was gonna come together and support each other. And what that bitch ass nigga Wack do? He sabotaged it. He's calculated. I be telling niggas the nigga Wack is cold and calculated. Calculated. Boom. I'm gonna tell you how calculated a nigga is. Nobody, I don't know if nobody paid attention to when I kept exposing this, but niggas didn't want to listen. I made content on it several motherfucking times. Just go back and watch it. Of course, Wack has already got the internet. Remember, when Wack lie about something and he want the ears to believe it, what does he do? He take it to the major platforms and he keep pushing it. What was one of the first things he did when Cannon got locked up? Let's see if y'all smart, especially Troy. What was one of the first things the nigga Wack spent on Cannon the moment he got locked up? Let's see who's smart in the chat. Let's see who pay attention. I want to know who paid attention. What was the first thing that he start taking to every platform, putting on Canon? Let's see if y'all know. I want to see who's smart. I want to see who been paying attention. Because Troy, you say you watch everything. I would love to hear this right now. What was the first thing the nigga Wack attacked against Loose and put on him when he got locked up? No. Nope. Let's see. Come on. Thank you. Cannon was a snitch. That was his first go-to. So what he did was, because remember, we were already bumping heads with Wack before Cannon got indicted. So once Cannon got put in a situation where he couldn't speak up and defend himself, what he do? He goes and make Loose out as a rat. Okay, so this is how you start to spin the narrative. So what he do? He found an old case from years ago. Salem, I know you ain't coming down them stairs. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. Come on, Daddy's gonna come. Just go upstairs and lay down. I'm coming, big guy. Hold on, y'all. Come on, go upstairs. Daddy's coming. Say, I'm on the phone. You don't have to go. Okay? Just relax. Daddy's coming. I'm coming. All right, I'm back, y'all. My son keep coming down here. But anyways, the first thing Wack tried to do was make Cannon out as a rat. And what did he do? He went on every major platform and started spinning that narrative on him to make him out as a rat. You see what I'm saying? So once you make him look like a rat, this is how everything else goes into rotation. This is how everything plays into effect. Remember, he used a case that was not Cannon's, which was his twin brother's case. Remember, Loose Cannon and his brother are identical twins. They names are damn near identical. Loose Cannon brother was known for doing smoker basehead shit throughout the years, stealing cars, identity fraud, all that shit. Little minor shit, but he would use his brother name when it would get locked up. So what did Wack do? He went on the internet, right? He found a case from like 2008. And when you go on the website to look up a case, when you look up that case number on the front page, it said non-adjudicated. So what Wack did, I'm pretty sure he not dumb. I'm pretty sure he actually looked into the details of the case and seen that it was adjudicated. But like I explained to y'all, when the internet is gullible, he can make y'all believe just that first page, not knowing that a smart nigga like me gonna go dissect that shit and show the proof. But he screenshots the first page that has an error where it says the case wasn't adjudicated, which the case was adjudicated. You just had to click into the case and you would have seen it was an error. So what does he do with that? Him, how's the homie make sure y'all show him love? How is the homie? Who you talking about, Trap? But he screenshots that, he puts it on the internet. Oh, how you got a case from 2008 and it's 2025 and it's non-adjudicated? You working. Okay. Now, boom, here goes the play. Now he goes on every major platform, no jumper, academics, and he's spinning his narrative on loose. He's a rat. He's a rat. He's a rat. He got a handler. He's working. He got an open case in 2008. It was all a lie. That was actually Jermaine's case, right? So, and even though it was Jermaine's case, the case was adjudicated. So now that he has everybody believing that Luce is a rat, right? What does he do next? He starts to pay attention to the content that Luce is putting out. Now I'm gonna rewind it for y'all, right? There was a time where Sharice used to have these shows called Sunday Service, right? Y'all know, Trap know what I'm talking about. There was a time where he got Lil Durk. Remember, he was in the same cell as the same tank as Lil Durk. He was able to get Lil Durk to come on to the Sunday service. Y'all remember that, right? Mind you, whenever Sharice would do the Sunday service, we would put that together a week before the next Sunday. Okay. Remember, I was the one who created all the content for Sunday service, the flyer, all of that. All of that went through me, right? So remember when I was first told about Sunday service, the one that Lil Durk was gonna be on, I was never told academics was, mind you, we planned this a week out. When I was first told about Lil Durk was gonna be on the next one to make the flyer, I was told that it was gonna be put me, Sharice, Cannon, Lil Durk, and it was supposed to be what's the female, the lady that ran with the Nipsey Hustle marketing. What's her name? Uh what's her name, y'all? The chick that ran with the marketing. She had like a whole I got a clip of her on my Instagram. What's the lady name? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, SKG. It was supposed to be her. All right. So when I put the flyer together, that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be SKG, Lil Durk, me, Sharice, and Loose Cannon on that flyer. Literally last minute, mind you, 4, 5, 6 days go by. I get a call from Sharice early in the morning, like, academics is going to be on there too. Add him to the flyer. Academics was not supposed to be part of that Sunday service. He came at the last second. I even have a whole motherfucking video up with the proof of this on my shit. Go watch it, bro. Okay, so once I add academics to it, mind you, Wack don't like Lil Durk. He don't like me. He don't like Cannon. He don't like niggas getting content going at all. Okay, so remember I told you he calculated, right? Now he got everybody thinking Loose is a rat. So what does he do? He sits back and he watches the Sunday service. So when he watches it, he's only watching it to see if Cannon really had Dirk coming on Sunday service. And what do you know? Dirk comes on Sunday service. When Dirk comes on Sunday service, majority of the conversation Dirk was having was with academics. So he starts to put his next play into rotation. He starts to say, well, I can go around to these major platforms and spin my narrative. So what does he do? Wack goes to these major platforms and starts telling everybody that Loose Cannon lied to Lil Durk. He told Lil Durk that he can get him an interview with academics. It wasn't supposed to be for a Sunday service. This was the narrative he was spinning. Like pretty much, he was saying that Loose Cannon went up to Lil Durk in the day room, told him, "Oh, I can get you an interview with academics." That was the only way he was able to get Lil Durk on the phone for Sunday service. Okay, so this is where his first play comes in at, which is not true. Because mind you, Dirk was already on the flyer before I added academics. Okay. So I knew it wasn't true, but this is his play. So what does he do with that? He goes to every major platform and he starts telling everybody that. He starts telling, he told academics that's what happened. He told, no, he went on no jumper. He went to the bigger platforms. Yeah. He told Lil Dirk that he can get him an interview with academics. That's the only way Dirk got up there and did it, which was a lie. Okay. So now what does Cannon do? Cannon the next week says, okay, we're gonna get Lil Durk on there again. Okay. Mind you, within that week's time from the first Sunday service with Lil Durk, Cannon started exposing the first time he started exposing R&B with the information that she was telling us, like how he broke, about their sex life, all this and that and this and that, right? So what happened was, remember, if anybody paid attention, Lil Durk had a court date 2 or 3 days after that Sunday service. Okay. When Lil Durk went to court, mind you, this nigga Cannon everybody talks on the phone 3 ways consistently, right? Lil Durk has never been reported for a 3-way call until Sunday service, right? So Lil Durk goes to court 3 days after Sunday service and they deny his bails for bail hearing. And the judge mentioned that he violated the terms or whatever for a 3-way call, right? So let me show you. I mean, this is how calculated this nigga Wack is, right? So when that information comes out, what does Wack do? The nigga loose cannon line Dirk up and put him on that phone call. He a rat. Told you he a rat. See, what y'all don't know is that phone call was reported by R&B. Oh my kids, nigga. R&B once again text Sharice and told her she was gonna do it, nigga. I got the screenshots. Nobody paid attention. That was a play through Wax set up the whole motherfucking time. He literally had R&B called up to the prison and report the phone call. The nigga Dirk goes to court and they bring up the motherfucking phone call, not knowing that the bitch R&B run her motherfucking mouth too much and started texting Sharice that she was gonna do it. I've already put this information out there and nobody paid attention. Luce didn't line Dirk up, nigga. R&B called and reported the motherfucking phone call. Nigga, I got the proof she did it. But niggas didn't want to listen to me, bro. And what does Wack do? I told you he a rat. He lined up the nigga Dirk by putting him on the phone. Nah, nigga, that was your play. You fouled for that shit, nigga. You really had that bitch call up there and report that phone call. And see what he didn't know that R&B text Sharice that she did it. He didn't know that. Cause when the nigga spoke to me about it, he didn't know a lot of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit cold, bro. But Wack is calculated, my nigga. He put shit together so cold. What it is he don't understand that it's niggas out there that's intelligent that can see through the bullshit like me. I immediately caught the play when it happened. And what do you know? Boom, I get the screenshots from Sharice R&B like, yeah, and Luce keep talking about me. I'm finna call up there and report that motherfucking phone call. Boom, Dirk go to court and the phone call's brought up. Like, come on, man. The bitch reported the phone call, bruh. She's staying cahoots with her lesbian lover, Waukesha. Who's a fucking snitch. We seen him snitching on Big U. Whatever that happened on a jumper, I don't care about that. I'm not. There's no paperwork saying he ratted on nobody. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm speaking on what Wax said. What Wax said about Luce about an open case, that wasn't his case. That was a lie. He was trying to spin that narrative on Luce. Stay on topic, bro. But that shit didn't work. But if y'all pay attention, y'all see what I'm talking about, bro. Just go through my shit and you'll see I've been exposing the facts. Once Wack got fond of me exposing that certain things was happening, what does he do to cover it up? He goes on the bigger platforms and starts talking about something else to cover his tracks. Y'all need to pay attention to what that nigga do, bro. Fake paperwork. The boy snitch. What are you talking about? Fake paperwork. You don't even know what you're talking about, bro. There ain't no paperwork. We see him right. We don't need paperwork. King, I don't care about none of that. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about what he said on No Jumper. We're talking about the case that Wack tried to put on him that ain't his case. That's what we're talking about. But yeah, I mean, this is what Wack do though, man. He a calculated nigga. He put the play together, like I said, against Munchie B. Nigga, he had a whole script. The nigga wrote out a whole script and sent it to Gizzy what to say. Nigga, that's how calculated the nigga is. And what he don't understand is Gizzy sent me the script. And Gizzy was like, should I do it? I told the nigga Gizzy don't do it. Mind you, this is around the time where we was cool with Wack. And the nigga Gizzy still did it. Nigga, you literally went on there, nigga. Well, you called up to No Jumper and acted like you was Munchie B homeboy, nigga. And the words you was speaking out of your mouth was low key snitching on him. Like that shit is crazy, bro. But this what the nigga Wack do. Third party snitching. Let me have somebody else do it. And Gizzy was the mule in that situation. Nigga, there ain't no motherfucking way I'm not gonna call and pretend that I'm anybody and be telling on somebody, bruh. That's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck what it is. But yeah, that nigga, he finna start getting exposed even more because, like I said, I can guarantee you, I've always felt like the nigga Wack fucked with what's the little transformer over there? Naughty. He was a little bit too close to Naughty. He would fly Naughty out. Naughty will always be in Vegas with him. Like he'd just be too close. And I'm not, and I ain't got no hatred towards you are who you are. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't act like you don't fuck with him and you do, bro. Like niggas is trying to defend the words what he said in that audio about R&B. No real nigga is gonna sit up and even affiliate himself with doing anything with a transmission if you went into that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? And everybody that in the comments that's overlooking the facts on the screen and videos and all that, I'm kind of worried about you. You the type of motherfucker that see somebody, another nigga grope a nigga ass and say, oh, they was just horse playing. Nigga, you crazy. I'm smart enough to know what's going on and what I've seen. So if you want to be gullible and overlook what that is, then you should be worried about yourself. Because there ain't no way a motherfucker gonna sit and see some shit like that and say, oh, I don't believe it. I don't know what that is. And again, it's right there in your face. Like, come on, man. He get R&B a third party snitch. He got R&B the third party snitch on me. I got the whole police report of R&B going up to the police station. Nigga, I got the report on my phone. He had the bitch tell on me. He had Gigi third party snitch on me. He had her report me to the feds, nigga. Am I related to the guy? Nah, I don't want nothing to do with 600. If y'all know, already 600 is, man, listen, he got a lot going on in his family. 600 mama and daddy is cousins. We ain't gonna talk about that though. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm coming, Salem. Give me a second. Yeah, man. But as you can see, you got the little whack minions in the chat, or should I just say loose haters? Y'all can hate loose. Loose do what he do. That's on him. We talking about me and my situation with the nigga whack. You big mad? You in my chat though? You in my chat on my shit. But yeah, man. Y'all little savior been exposed, huh? Y'all little captain, y'all little leader. I've been trying to tell y'all, bro, that he messed with people like that, bro, but nobody went to listen, man. Why you think he's so big in his community with him? When I tell you he used to promo Naughty so much, I used to be like, something ain't right. You just don't promo somebody like that the way he be promoting Naughty. I believe him and Naughty had something to do with each other too. Adam asked him about the video. Wack was hella guilty. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I think Wack is one of the niggas who, if I'm not mistaken, was it Wack that said if a nigga try to sue you from defamation or something, that means you guilty? I could have sworn Wack said that, but he the first nigga talking about he gonna sue somebody. Yeah, you guilty, nigga. So let me ask y'all a question, right? Say if Loose, right, decided to just rat it on big, just tell everything. What the fuck does that got to do with me? I'm curious to know right now. If he decided to be the biggest rat in the world in his case right now, what the fuck does that have to do with me, bruh? That has nothing to do with me, bruh. Y'all can call Loose whatever y'all want to call him. That ain't got nothing to do with me, partner. As a matter of fact, he did right. If I'm not mistaken, Wack was one of the niggas who said if a nigga try to defamation, that means you guilty. Nigga, you the first nigga who said you gonna sue. You guilty, nigga. Naughty was on the trans reality show too. I think they both screwed the boy Naughty. I'm telling you, man, he was a little bit too close to Naughty. Like he would talk about Naughty consistently. Like, bruh, like it's too many actual girls around this motherfucker. What did you keep, promoting that one for? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But it's a long history with me and blood, man. Like this shit just ain't come out of nowhere, bruh. Ain't none of this come out of nowhere. This shit been it's been smoked with Whack for a long time, bro. Bro, I don't care if Loose turn into Master Splinter, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If he rat. That's on him. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I like the little profile picture. Look at that. To quote Wack, the truth can never be considered disrespect. Right. Boy, King Silver, he mad about his little boyfriend. Uh-huh. Your little boyfriend. If you defending that, bro, I think you mess with transmissions too, bro. Because there ain't no refuting what you seen, bro. It's the reason why your boy been real quiet, ain't said nothing. That's that guilty conscience eating his ass up. It's finally out there, bro. It's been out there. Like I said, I exposed it over a year ago. Nobody paid attention. It's been out there, bro. This same video I posted over a year ago. I just didn't show. I had to block out the private part because it was on Instagram, and they'll take your account for that shit. Then put it out, bro. Half of YouTube, just people reading Wikipedia emotionally. Salem, give me a second, bro. Go to sleep. You supposed to be asleep. It's 1 in the morning. It's funny how no one cared about this channel until after the allegations. Nah, Snick, that's not true. I just stopped doing content for a while, bro. Back when I first started beefing with Wack, bro, my channel was going up, bro. My first live, I had like 180 views the first time I went live, bro. So you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just not a content goblin, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and drop videos every 10 minutes like some of these dudes do. Like I got a life, bro. I got family, I got kids, I got a lot going on in my life, bro, to be worried about YouTube all the time. I got time today though. Hear what Adam say. What Adam say? Right. I mean, like I told, man, listen, when I was doing that Whack, bro, my shit was going up. I just stopped. I told y'all I let off on the nigga. Just saying that in the beginning of this live. I stopped fucking with him. I left him alone for a long time, but every time I look up, the nigga saying something about me. I always got something to say. So, all right, keep fucking with me. And like Whack wouldn't spill you in real life. Whack didn't spill the civilian on no jumper in real life. Shut up. He threw a water bottle at a civilian, nigga. You sound goofy. He talked to Wag, but didn't want to say what was said. Listen, let me explain something to y'all about Adam. Adam is in cahoots with Whack, bro. All the shit that y'all think be happening between Adam and Whack, what y'all don't understand is both of them niggas need each other. Whack need the money from No Jumper, and Adam need the numbers from No Jumper, right? Go look at where the bigger numbers come from on No Jumper. Let's see who can tell me that in the chat. Where's the biggest number coming from in No Jumper? Let's see who's gonna have a bell ding in their head right now. Where's the bigger number coming from on No Jumper? Anybody in the chat? Let's see who got some brains in the motherfucking chat. Like it's common sense, bro. They need each other. Thank you. Wack is broke. He needs No Jumper. The bigger number on No Jumper comes from the Adam and Wack show. Okay? Without the Adam and Wack show, the numbers is trash. So y'all gotta understand how that plays out. They both need each other. That's why the whole sitting. I'm telling y'all, bro. When the shit happened at No Jumper with Jay Reed, remember the nigga Adam was hot. The nigga Adam was literally getting ready to ban Whack from up there like he did Loose for a minute. Mind you, I've been told y'all, nigga. Adam called Loose, nigga, while we was on the phone and told us, nigga, verbatimly that bitch ass nigga Whack just left from up there begging for his motherfucking job. Now, like I said, y'all remember when they try to put out the content, Adam just got picked up by the feds, and then they try to come back and say, oh, it was for content. It was a lie. No, the nigga really got picked up, nigga. They threatened Adam. They threatened Adam business if he didn't give him the info. So when the nigga Whack went up there begging for his job, the nigga Adam needed the info, nigga. And the nigga Whack gave up the homies' names, nigga. And this is where I was confused about the nigga Gizzy from my neighborhood because the nigga Gizzy called himself turning on us. The nigga Gizzy was on the phone call, my nigga. When we had the meeting, about Wack going up there telling Adam the names of the homies. The first name the nigga Wack gave to Adam was Gizzy's name, nigga. And the nigga was still fucking with Wack. Wack the one that gave up the homies, nigga. The homies' names got put in paperwork because of Wack, nigga. But what Wack do? Like I explained to y'all, Wack figured out a way to cover his tracks. Let me go recruit Gigi, who's not afraid to get on live and say these niggas' names so it looked like Gigi said it and other people said it, covering his motherfucking tracks. And then he just recently tried to throw it on Alex Alonso and Munchie B. No, them niggas fell in suit. Gigi was the first one that got on YouTube and started yapping them niggas' names because Gigi know IBM personally. She know the niggas. She know our names. So he knew that. He knew that we had issues with Gigi. He knew Gigi was the bitter baby mama. So what does he do? Let me go recruit her so she can get on her live and start yapping out the names. And what does he do? Promoing Gigi, promoting her all on academics, promoting her all on no jumper. Pay attention to Gigi, y'all. Go watch Gigi, y'all. So when y'all hear her yapping these names, y'all will overlook me saying, hey, he the one that gave the names to Adam to give to the police. Nigga on my kids, bro. Y'all don't pay attention. Y'all got well, some people pay attention, but the little whack groupies don't. But dead homies, nigga, verbatimly, that nigga Adam said on the phone, that nigga came up here begging for his job and he gave me the names, nigga. And the first name he gave up was Gizzy's name, nigga. I'm not just making this shit up, bro. But what happens? They figure out a way that, well, we need each other. So what are we gonna do? Let's throw loose under the bus. Next thing you know, Wack is back up at no jumper, like it's all good with the watch, sitting down with Adam, just throwing loose under the bus, throwing loose an IBM under the bus. Then after that, they started to spin their narrative. We didn't have nothing to do with that. That was all loose in IBM. But this bitch ass nigga was on Clubhouse the next day after it happened, taking all credit for it. Like, come on, man. That was the play. Him and Adam are in cahoots. Don't ever believe that them two will ever stop dealing with each other, bro. They not. They need each other. He allowed the nigga Wack back up there to throw loose under the bus. Remember what I said. The way they spin their narratives and get people to believe shit, they put it on the bigger platforms. Adam let him come up back up there. He spins the narrative, all loose in IBM. And what did he try to do? He tried to detach himself away from something he orchestrated, nigga. Wack set that shit up, bro, on my kids. He orchestrated all that shit, bro. And like I said, they just throw. What did they try to do with the anybody in the chat that seen when that video first hit know that 600 was the first nigga to put that shit on the internet on his YouTube channel. They tried to cover their tracks with that and try to say, I'll put it out first. Nigga, I screen recorded it from yo shit, nigga. You see what I'm saying? This is what these niggas do. 600 was the first nigga to put the video out. He even made a video saying he was the first nigga to put it out. All I did was screen record it and put it out after it was on the internet. Remember, these the same niggas who are big on, well, if it's already on the internet, then it's fair play. So what do? I screen recorded the shit. It was already viral and I put it up for the numbers on my Instagram. These niggas, let me tell you how dumb these niggas is, right? If you gonna try to spin that on me, so if y'all don't know what they tried to do, Wack and 600 tried to go on to bigger platforms and say IBM Skittles put out the no jumper video first because they was trying to detach themselves from the situation because 600 put it out first, right? Because I was the one saying like, well, whoever put the video on the internet first is a snitch because you pretty much gave the feds and the police what they needed, right? So when they see me say that, they had to hurry up and cover it up. So they start going on the bigger platforms. IBM Skittles put out the video first. So they went and well, Wack put up a post with a screenshot of when I posted the no jumper fight, right? But these niggas are so dumb. If you gonna do some shit like that and try to make it seem like somebody else put it out first, Salem. Upstairs, bro. Yes, I'm coming. Upstairs. You're supposed to be asleep. Go upstairs. Bye. Let's go. Upstairs. I'm coming. Listen, okay. I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. All right, so these niggas is dumb. They're not even smart enough to cover up their tracks. So if you gon' try to spin a narrative and say, well, let's make it seem like IBM Hoodlum put it out first and go take a screenshot and say, well, here it is right here. He put it on the internet. At least cover your tracks. These dumbass niggas was not even smart enough to go, well, 600, you got a video up saying you put it out first. There's timestamps here and there showing you put it up first. These niggas was not even smart enough to go at least clean that up and then try to spin a narrative. They left that shit on the internet still. So when they try to spin that on me, all I did was go, okay, well, let's go look at the timestamps. Let's go look at when 600 posted it and when I posted it. And the timestamps was different. Mine was the day after 600 posted it. Like, you niggas is dumb, bro. Like, they couldn't outsmart me. They thought they could, but they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you on PC, you can actually go into detail with the timestamps of an Instagram post. You know, you only limited with Instagram timestamps on a phone, but if you have a PC, you can go into details and see everything. Them niggas is just dumb, bro. They don't know that, and they thought they got away with that, and they didn't. I made a video on that. Like, you niggas cannot outsmart me, bro. 600 was the first one to put that video out. So I wouldn't say he tried to line up loose. I was just more like in the right how I look at things like this, right? I'm the same way. If something's already out on the internet that the feds or somebody or the police already have, there's no harm with you or posting it again because they already got it. So my thing was this, right? As being a nigga that's affiliated, that gang bang, that's big 60 this, big 60 crip that, whatever the fuck 600 call itself doing, right? What in your right mind as a gang member allows you to look at a video with that much incrimination in it and say, I'm gonna put this on one of the biggest places the police watch. So that's how I think. As a nigga that bang, that's not the type of mentality we carry. Same thing I just said about Wack. And a real nigga that bang don't speak about anything that has to do with a transmission being like anything involved with his girl. We don't talk like there's no way I would ever speak those type of words, my nigga, because I don't get in. That's not how we are. That's not how it works. So when that video was posted and I reposted it, Canon sent me the actual real footage after I already had screen recorded 600 shit. Now, mind you, if you go watch mine on Instagram, I cut out all the explicit parts. Okay. I only showed the clips of when they was throwing hands, right? Loose wanted me to post the full thing. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. He was like, nah, you might as well eat. It's already out there. You see what I'm saying? But did I do it? No, I didn't do it. That's not me. As a real nigga, I'm not finna put nobody's body parts on the internet like that. And to this day, I still have not. And see, what y'all don't know, I was just telling somebody the other day, I think it was Trap. It's more than that one angle, nigga. It's three, four different angles of the no jumper fight. And I got all the raw footage. Have I put it out there? No. I'm been sitting on this shit for the longest too. Y'all only seen the one video y'all seen. There's four, nigga. And I got all four of them on my kids, nigga. I'm not a clout goblin like y'all. Oh, you just clout chasing, nigga. If that was the case, I would have put out all that shit, my nigga. I'm sitting on a gold mine of content over here, nigga. I don't care about it. But there's four different angles from that day, and you know they try to. Oh, it was one of they people who was recording. Nah, y'all don't know what I know. But yeah, Wack and Adam, if y'all believe anything they got going, they in cahoots. They always gonna be in cahoots. They a little bit too close. Y'all better pay the fuck attention, man. I told the nigga Loose this, right? I said, you don't find it mighty funny, and I've spoke on this before in the past. Whenever Loose had that last sit down with Brick Baby at No Jumper, remember they got indicted the next day, right? If y'all listen to me, been saying it, that sit down with Cannon and Brick Baby was supposed to happen a week or two before that day. I don't know if it was 1 week or 2 weeks. Okay. They were supposed to have it the same week that Brick Baby went out to Vegas for that Pixie event that Luce put him on that 7K. Okay. It was supposed to be that week, but there was an episode of No Jumper that I think that Brick Baby had with Adam, and the nigga Wack called up there threatening Brick Baby. Okay. Adam called and was like, look, because of the friction between them two, we're gonna push it back to another date. They pushed it back to another date, which is the day y'all seen Loose Cannon and Brick Baby sit down that last time, and they got indicted the next day. It don't take a rocket scientist to see what the fuck happened, bro. Remember, Loose lived in Vegas. They didn't know where Loose was. Loose name wasn't attached to anything. I always told the nigga Loose. I think Adam lined y'all up, bro. Adam put y'all in a place that the feds was already watching. They knew y'all be up there, and they just found a way to follow you, bro. But nobody listened to that, bro. I 100% believe Adam set that up. And what did Adam start doing after that? He started bashing Loose with Wax. Start literally clowning Loose, talking about him bad, blaming him for all the no jumper shit. All that shit was set up, bro. I'm telling you, my nigga. It don't take a smart mind to see what happened. But everybody overlooked it. Oh, it's Adam 22. Like, come on, man. So he said, yeah, you reposted Loose. What? Comment what? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that word mean. Comments? Crime? Yo, homie? I don't even know what you're saying, bro. I must say, if I could see Adam help the feds and get loose and Brick out the way, he was. Man, listen. Pay attention to what happened. Like I said, that shit was put in play, bro. Out of nowhere, Adam agrees to let Loose Cannon go back up to No Jumper. You can come back up here. Like, come on, man. I guess you're not paying attention, bro. Anything you see me post of Cannon doing something that was already on the internet, bro. You just don't listen. Name one thing you see me post that wasn't on the internet that Loose did. I'm waiting. You're gonna be like Troy in the chat too. There ain't not one video. It don't matter, bro. Once again, right? If the video, remember, Yo Lil King Wack has already said it. If it's already on the internet, it is what it is. Remember, them niggas was on the internet with the big U case for months and saying, well, it's already out there, so we can talk about it. Like, stop, man, you sound stupid. Reposting is telling, shut up. You sound ignorant as fuck. Now you reaching, bruh. You reaching like a motherfucker. I guess I'm gonna get the cops the same video over again that they already got. Dumbass nigga. You idiot. Here's my evidence, head ass. Sir, we already have this. Duh. Okay, you sound goofy as fuck. Now, if I put out something that has not been on the internet, then I'm snitching. Nigga, I can't give the motherfucking police the same video 10 times, dummy. Like, you sound dumb as fuck. Niggas be trying to sound like man, you ain't spit no facts in the chat. Shut up, nigga. You know who need to be DP'd? Whoever recorded it. I know who recorded it. Multiple. It's more than one person who recorded it. And people don't understand that. It's four different angles, nigga. It's four different videos. And Hoodlum got all four angles, nigga. And y'all only gonna see that one angle because I'm not putting nothing else out. Yeah, niggas don't know, man. Y'all sit back and y'all just listen. The niggas that be in the chat talking the most shit is just the niggas that just be listening and seeing shit on no jumper, and they just roll with that. Well, that's not true because nigga, you ain't deeply involved in this shit, nigga, like we was, nigga. Shut up. Adam been the feds. I've been saying it. Why you think Wack is so big on nigga? Y'all know where I be at every Thursday, nigga. Wooty woo 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 woo. Who gonna go up, nigga? Going up to no jumper to trip with anybody, nigga, is like walking into a police station tripping with somebody, bro. That shit is heavily watched by the feds, nigga. Why you think he's so bold with saying it, nigga? I'm up here every Thursday. Yeah, all right, nigga. You might as well go up to the police station and start some shit with that nigga. All right. What the fuck? Adam ain't commit no crime, nigga, to be telling on nobody, nigga. Adam the one that set up niggas, bro. What you mean? There ain't no such thing as snitching on exposing a rat, and it's called snitching, bro. He lined the homies up, nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. He lined Brick Baby up, and he lined up with Cannon. And let's see who else is smart in the chat. What did Brick Baby when Brick Baby got locked up? What did he start saying about Adam? Let's see if y'all remember. What did he say, Adam? Adam, what? I want to know who be paying attention. There was something that Brick Baby was saying about Adam, and Adam didn't do it yet. Let's see if y'all remember. I want to see how many people really been locked into this shit, bro, that think they know what they know in the chat for niggas to be up in here saying what they saying. I want to know who's gonna be the first one to remember, pay him. Thank you. Somebody pay attention. The nigga Adam owed that nigga money. So he lined him up to get locked up, nigga. Pay attention, nigga. It's the same shit they say the nigga Suge did to Pac. Nigga owed him that money, got him linked up, nigga. That shit ain't a coincidence, bro. I'm telling you, Adam put that in rotation, bro. Adam the one that had them niggas go up there, and what a coincidence they get indicted the next day. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Adam set that shit up, bro. You inheriting other people's problems for views. You sound stupid. Like I said, you're just new to this shit, bro. What you mean? Me and Wack been beefing for the longest, bro. What is you talking about? Other people problems. Nah, nigga, me and Wack been beefing, nigga. I'm Wack problem, Wack my problem. Nigga, what is you talking about? He'll tell you himself. Adam ducked him and then look out for him. Exactly. Lined him up, didn't pay him his money, forgot about him, nigga. Like the play is there, nigga. You can see it a mile away, bruh. And I've been saying it, been telling Cannon for the longest. That was the lineup, bro. Adam lined y'all up, bro. I'm sorry, but there ain't no motherfucking way it went down the way it went, and then nobody paid attention to it. Why are you gonna be? You're a little kid. Get out of here. Niggas already gonna try to get out Whack in Vegas. Whack moved out of Vegas. Shut up. Beaters, big IBM in the building. What it do, my nigga? And if y'all think I'm lying, Beaters to confirm the phone call I was telling y'all earlier when the nigga he clicked the nigga Wack in and the nigga Beaters told him, Hullum on the phone. Well, why he on the phone? Call me back when niggas ain't on the phone. That's when the shit happened with the SWAT situation. Beaters is the one that got a phone call from Wack when the nigga Loose told that nigga he'll beat him up on 6-0. And the nigga called Beaters like, oh, man, tell nephew to chill. Wack scary, nigga, on my kids. Nigga, Beaters to confirm it. He in the chat, bro. And that's this thing. That's a coincidence. Wack kicked loose before the active in the video. Man, listen, it's a lot y'all don't know. And I can see it's a lot of people who is new to this shit who just got into content, probably just got into watching YouTube and just be listening. See, what I noticed about the YouTube world has gotten fond of, well, if we talk about Whack, we'll get numbers. No, nigga, it ain't just numbers with me. Nigga, me and this nigga really got issues. Nigga, you want to see our screenshots and text messages and FaceTime calls to each other's, nigga? I got all that shit up on my page, right? Bro, y'all don't understand, nigga. It's up with Whack, bro. This ain't about content. This ain't about numbers, nigga. Y'all use that nigga name for clout. Well, we already know who infamous for recording the phone calls. Just know every time you speak to Whack on a phone call, it is recorded, nigga. Every time. Every time. There is not one phone call that's not gonna be recorded by Whack at all. That nigga gonna record that motherfucker every motherfucking time. The nigga got two phones. You know how you talk on speakerphone on the other one, and you hit the record thing on the other phone. If y'all don't know, Wack got two phones, nigga. I got both his numbers, nigga, and he will text me and FaceTime me from both numbers, nigga. Or if Luz get out, bro, he's going to take the internet over. Oh, we already know, but we'll see. So why you fools even entertain that dude? Entertain who? Whack. Me and Wack tripping with each other, bro. It ain't entertaining nobody. Nigga, this is a real live feud with blood. What you mean? It seemed like that's just going over y'all heads, bro. I be in the realest in the game, love your character. Oh, and that's why he got two phones easily. Yeah, he got two phones, bro. Wack got two numbers, nigga. I mean, just pay attention to with the Dale situation. The nigga Wack knew Dale was an informant. When Cannon was on the phone with Dale talking to him, Wack put him on the phone with Dale. Wack was the one recording that phone call. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't understand how this nigga Wack get down, bro. Hold on, y'all. Just say my space, you know. Say, I'm not making it over my head. Go, go down to my head. Go into my mouth. And close your mouth and lay down. You're not even supposed to be awake right now. I'm coming. You need to stop. You need to sleep with mom. Cereal? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my son some cereal. All right, I'm back. My back. My son up there cutting up because he wants him to eat. But anyway, man, I'm telling you, his next move, he gonna have to be real strategic. He is putting together something as we speak. He's gonna try to find a way to um dig himself up out this hole he in. But it's gonna be hard, my nigga. Like it's a whole video, bro. Like it ain't gonna work. Only the best thing he can do is just continue to do him and just don't even address it. You know what I mean? Like when you get to addressing it, you just gonna dig yourself deeper into a hole. Because the questions that's gonna be asked and people gonna wanna know. You better off just continue to do you, don't speak on it. But knowing Whack, that's kind of hard for that nigga to do it. He ain't gonna be able to do it at all. He ain't gonna be able to do it at all. And he probably putting together his master plan right now to go on no jumper and academics and talk about it, because they've been everybody on his head. Like that's all everybody talking about is that shit on YouTube. Imagine you getting up the next day and boom, nigga, the whole world know about you now. I mean, he asked for it, so he don't know how to just shut the fuck up. Moose is on camera. I already read that before. Where is his music budgets at? What you mean, bro? I mean, he ain't got no other choice. I mean, like I said, I would just not address it. I wouldn't say anything. I'll be like, look, Adam, don't say nothing to me about it. Act, don't send it. Just keep moving because what I say, video don't lie, bro. Should have paid that, paid that. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about the money until the screenshots. I never seen the screenshots. I'd never seen no conversation between them two at all. It's crazy because the YouTuber I was telling you about earlier, who was like, I think Lou sent. I don't believe him. I think Lou sent him them screenshots. I mean the screen recording. But when you go look in the fucking the timestamps and the dates, Luce was locked up. But the motherfucking the dude, what's the dude name that I was watching? I don't know. I just happened to just be on YouTube driving home and I seen it. And what the nigga say? I forgot what the nigga said. He said something that was like, what the fuck this nigga say? I gotta remember. But he pretty much was trying to downplay the whole situation, try to make me out as a liar. Like, nigga, you can't refute the video, nigga. Like, Luce couldn't send me nothing to make, my nigga. He was in the feds. I'm like, come on, man. Um, like I said, the screenshots, I never seen them before. That was never shown to me. So, oh yeah, that's what it was. The and part of the message with the transmission. This is why I think people just not smart. The transmission said something in the when it was writing me, like you might have to get a female to put this out. And he was like, that's the reason why I don't believe it now, because I believe this is a nigga. Well, it is a nigga, it's a transmission. But anyway, how do you call me a liar because he said you might want to get a female to put this out? Y'all do understand why somebody would tell me you might want to get a female to put this out, right? Anybody got brains in the chat? Why would somebody tell me or the transmission tell me you might want to get a female to put this video out? Who got brains in the chat, bruh? Why would that person tell me that? I would love to know if anybody is smarter than old boy that was on YouTube earlier. That nigga said, I don't believe it because of that. Why would you need a female? Why would somebody tell me you might want to get a female to put this out? I've been talking about it the whole time I've been live. Real niggas ain't putting that type of shit out, bro. I'm not gonna put that out. The reason why I said you might want to get a female to do it because the transmission already knew like you ain't the type of nigga that gonna put this on the internet. It's common sense, bro. And with the weirdo on his live reaching, I don't believe it. I don't give a fuck what you don't believe it, you fat stinky motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I just can't accept that Wack would allow this to happen. I mean, I only seen it because if you go look at the motherfucking screen recording, the transmission sent the video. And when you look at the still shot of the video, you don't know what it is. So when I pressed play, that's when I seen it. I was like, what the fuck? So yes, that's how I wind up seeing the motherfucker. Because when you see the still shot of it, you don't know what it is until you press play. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, dude was just hating, man. You got, like I said, you got niggas that's gonna hate Compton Rick Rock over there dressing up like the police and shit, trying to do his little comedy skit. He mad because the homie said in that phone call, a nigga that wear dresses shouldn't have nothing to say. If y'all don't know, the nigga Rick Rock put on dresses and shit, bro, and he always got something to say, bro. Like trying to be funny. Like he just mentioned Sharice again, talking about what's the little nigga that she took the picture with that was dealing with Krishan, and they try to spin a narrative on that. Oh, he Sharice fucking on him. If y'all don't know, I won't put Beathers. Beathers, are you still in the chat? He'll confirm it with me. What's his name? Bino or some shit? What's the nigga name that Sharice took the pictures with? The one that was dealing with Krishan at one point. What's that nigga name? Hood Rich Bino, right. The reason why y'all seen them taking pictures together is because they both flew out to do a reality show, but the show didn't fall through. The money didn't fall through for the show. So, them taking the pictures together, they want Sharice to be fucking on another nigga so bad, so they spent the narrative on that. But that's the reason why you seen them in the pictures together. It's because they both were gonna be on a TV show that didn't fall through. That's the reason why. Now, y'all heard me say that, right? Now, when that shit finally comes to light, go back and think, well, IBM Hoodlum did say that, because they got y'all believing Compton Rick Rock on there. Yeah, he fucking your girl. And then she was just with Big Homie C. All that shit is bullshit. Compton Rick Rock, a lot of his content is bullshit too. And I'm just being real. Like, it's crazy because Compton Rick Rock, he got good content, but when he do shit like that, I don't like it because it's not true. You see what I'm saying? But he got some cool content sometimes. But when you get on there because you mad because you got called out for putting on a dress, nigga, because you put on a dress, you want to start making up lies. You know what I mean? Trying to be funny. Back to what I was saying. What type of real street mentality nigga that bang even impersonates the police, my nigga? I don't get that. Just like 600. You impersonating the police, nigga? Like that shit is weird. I can see if you was a a billionaire actor, nigga, to where you get paid 80, 90 million for one fucking movie as, to be in the next Bad Boys 5, nigga, okay. But nigga, you are a nigga that gangbang and you're impersonating the police, bro. That shit crazy. Black put Dell on the phone with Cannon when he was reading all the paperwork and Rat confirmed it. He played the middle and he said so. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I mean, it's content though. He got it. Compton Rick Rock got a community over there. They gonna tune in. They gonna laugh. He gonna say what he gonna say. But there was a time where Cannon, wanted to pull up on Compton Rick Rock, and Compton Rick Rock made excuses. I'm at the gym, man. I'm not gonna let you link up till I get to my hood. If you really with the business, nigga, drop the low to the gym. He didn't do it. He didn't drop his low to the gym. He told Cannon, wait till I get back to my set. Nah, nigga, you tripping, nigga. Where you at right now? And he didn't want to give up that address though. Damn, bro, what happened to expose this, bro? Wack. So it's crazy you say that, right? Because I was just talking to Cannon and Beatrice about the exposure show. Remember when they had the exposure show, it was Wack, 600 and Cannon. And if any of y'all ever been in an exposures chat when they would do the exposure show, majority of the people in the chat will always just talk about Cannon. Like Sweetie, like he was the entertainment for the exposers. If y'all notice, ever since Cannon bumped heads with Wack and didn't go on there no more, that shit went down the drain. Y'all do know that, right? Go look at their last big exposure show and go look at it after. If they've done more than three after that, that shit was down the drain. Loose was the entertainment when it came to the exposure show. Exactly. Loose had that character to him. Loose was the type that would put out a lie and knew he would get a kick out of the lie because y'all know he was lying. That's the type of shit that Loose would do. He knew y'all knew he would be lying, but he knew y'all would tune into it. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the nigga, that's the way he carried himself for the internet. You know what I mean? And he knew he would get numbers off of it. Yes, the guilty conscience. We just was talking about that. The nigga Wack has been silencio, trying to figure out a way to spin this narrative. If it ain't true, Wack, why is it so hard for you right now? That shit tearing his ass up right now because it finally came out. You know what I mean? Like you've been exposed. Now, what tends to happen is once one person comes out, guess what starts to happen? Another one comes out. Then another one comes out. We all know the ripple effect. I guarantee you there's gonna be another one coming out. Hopefully that motherfucker don't hit me up because I don't want to hold on to that type of shit for a long time. Nah, bruh. But there's gonna be another one and another one and another one. Watch, you'll see. It says the exposures with false info is crazy. No, I'm not saying that, TC. I'm saying just the way Luce carried himself as a person made him very entertaining. So whenever they would do the exposures, Luce wouldn't even be on what they're talking about. He would be in there just talking shit, being funny, shit like that. Like he made the show funny, bro. Like go watch some of the exposure show. You'll see what I'm talking about. Luce was the main attraction of the exposure show. Yep. That's my nigga though, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Luce. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's the homie. I said the homie ain't never did nothing wrong to me. I ain't got no reason to turn my back on him. Y'all feel how y'all feel about him. Y'all feel how y'all feel about me, about Ludes, about Wack, however up. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. How y'all feel don't stop me from getting my money. It don't stop me from taking care of my family. It don't stop me from doing nothing. So I'm not the nigga that get butt hurt over what's said to me on the internet because it's the internet, nigga. I can talk shit right back to you. You call me a bitch, I call you a bitch. You say fuck my mama, say fuck your mama. What is it gonna lead to? Unless we run into each other and you gonna have to crash out. Cause if you run into me, dead homies, you gonna have to crash out, nigga. You gonna have to. I'm gonna force you to crash out. That's how I get down. So there ain't no ifs, and buts. Nigga, you run into me and you got smoke, you gonna have to crash. Cause I'm gonna crash, nigga. But I honestly want him to try to cover his tracks because like I said, I got some more shit. I'm not gonna put it out, but I will talk to, you know, certain people who will put it out. I'll have the transmission expose more because there's more. Like I said, Wack don't understand that he dug a hole for himself he ain't gonna be able to get out of. He trusted these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Because he got so many people up under his wing with the 100 side, he never thought they would turn on him. You know what I mean? And he has done some shit. And I'm gonna keep it real. I heard I'm not gonna stamp this or stand on it. Allegedly, should I say? I heard he the one that lined up Pooh Rider. And I'm gonna keep it real. I got that from a valuable source. I heard that it was certain things that happened at night that he the one that put Pooh Rider in a trick bag to put him in that situation for him to get knocked down that night, bro. My kids, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. And I heard that from a real reliable source, bro. And like I said, that nigga Wack, he get down like that. He calculated, bro. And the niggas that's around him don't trust him. I don't give a fuck who he is. Don't sell your soul because this nigga got numbers around him, bro. Everybody's so thirsty for the attention and the fame and shit like that to where they'll put themselves in and put themselves around people like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I'm not lying, bro. I don't I don't know what going in Cali hoods. Like I said, I'm from LA. I was born and raised in LA. I moved out to Vegas as a teen, so I started banging from Vegas. But I do got heavy ties to Cali. Nigga, I got heavy ties in the IE down from LA to the IE, bro. So, and when I tell you, bro, I've heard that from a real reliable source, bro. You know, that he the one that put him in that fucked up situation that got him killed, bro. So, and I heard it was done purposely. So, shit, Wack currently caught up in. Well, if y'all don't know, Wack is the one that put that info on the internet, and then niggas just ran with that content. The only time you ever heard, the first time you should I say you ever heard of anything like that about Pooh Rotted, it was Wack who said it. And then once niggas started beefing with Wack and they would mention Pooh Rider, they will bring that up. And then Wack will be like, nigga, you only heard that because I'm the one that put that out. But Wack was the was the nigga that put that out about Pooh Rider. When they really looked forward to these live streams. I'm gonna keep it real. The exposures was dope and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? Until the fallout with him and Cannon. Wack and Pooh were lovers. Pooh was about to expose Wack. They were lovers. Really? Whoa. I did not know. It's the first time I heard that shit before. I look. I don't know. Yo, what up, son? Suge said it too. Nasty work. Yeah, that shit is wild, man. Man, what it's so many crazy ass things going on with Wack, man. Just his relationship with R&B is strange. Like I said, I don't understand. I never understood them two. I didn't understand a lot of the shit they did. Like I said, one minute they worst enemies, and then one minute they coming together to report people to the police. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like anything involved with Wack um is just, man, it's down bad. It's crazy, right? Remember I was telling y'all a lot of people that's really, really close to them, even their family members, have reached out to me. One of R&B's cousins reached out to me a while back and was expressing she said she felt like m- R&B was like just brainwashed because it- R&B life before she met Wack was heavily church involved. She was like a super church girl. And she was saying like we don't understand how she went from that type of life, like heavily involved with Christ, and then she met Wack and she is the way she is. Like they hate her for it. And like they were expressing a lot of stuff to me. Like, if y'all don't know, R&B got kids. I don't know if y'all even know that. Y'all never see the kids. Y'all don't know nothing about the kids, huh? R&B has kids. Uh but I even the family even exposed to me. I don't know if y'all seen when Wack was talking about they was getting ready to buy some land in Mississippi and all that shit. That's because R&B got family in Mississippi. The cousin was telling me that back when R&B was younger, she wound up getting sent out to Mississippi because she got in trouble for stabbing somebody. She stabbed somebody up. She went out to Mississippi. That's where the heavy ties where her family was at. And then she got into church like real heavy for years. And they said she met Wack and it was like they no longer knew who she was again. She's a grandmother too. Her oldest son had a baby. I didn't know that. She has three sons. Yeah. I mean, when I tell you I was given some personal information, they even told me where the kids was going to school at and everything, man. Like it could have got real, real, real grimy. You know what I mean? It could have got real grimy. And like I said, there was a point in time where my homies was literally coming at me like sideways because I wouldn't give up the info. Like they was on some like DP and me type shit because I wouldn't give them the drop on Whack and everything I knew. But I had to let them know, like, I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna put Cannon in a bad situation. You go home and now you just reaching, just bringing shit up about the bitch telling about how she stabbed somebody. I'm listen, bro. I'm explaining to y'all how a lot of people, even that's close to them, don't fuck with them like that. So what are you talking about? You sound dumb as fuck. If you don't like what I'm saying, bro, you know you can just leave a chat. I don't care who's here and or not, bro. I'm not worried about numbers. She has a grown son and two minor boys. Yeah, that I know the cousin, whoever the girl was, told me where the two boys went to school at the elementary school in Vegas. That's when they was in Vegas. Content, bro, on leaving the streets alone. Saw what happened to Cannon. Another thing, he was smart, and I'm gonna tell you why he was smart, right? The nigga 600 was smart enough to wipe his records. Now, if you guys don't understand, when you have access to records, you can find out everything about a person. You can find out their social security number. You can get a copy of their birth certificate. You can the address where they currently live, anything tied to him. And when he knew I had all that on him, and he seen me exposing that, he was smart enough to go wipe his records. Because when you go look now, there's nothing tied to his name. He knew, but he wasn't gonna expose that to y'all. Like, man, Hoodlum got all my he did it being like kind of like how Wack just moved out of Vegas out of nowhere and he ain't tell nobody why he moved. I know why he moved. He know why he moved. But he, like I said, he ain't gonna come out and say, yeah, man, I got ran up out of here. But 600 was smart. That nigga hurry up and you know, a lot of people will when they don't want to be found, they'll put all their information under like a LLC. And and you know, it'd be if you don't know the LLC, you won't be able to find their address, none of that shit. He got helicopter friends, right? Wack don't live in Vegas anymore. No, Wack moved. Wack does not live in Vegas no more. Yeah, 600 cleaned his yeah, all his shit probably under LLC because I can't find nothing on him no more. Now I said, how you think when a nigga was all on the internet, nigga, I'm from the 60s, all my previous addresses is in the 60s. No, nigga. Oh my kids. That nigga 600 grew up in Moreno Valley, nigga. He is from Moreno Valley. He didn't move to the 60s till he was an adult, nigga, when he started having addresses near the 60s. All his previous addresses, nigga, that he was claiming he was in the 60s. Nope, nigga, you lived in Moreno Valley, nigga. You from Moval, nigga. Yeah, they live in Utah. R&B and Wack moved out of Vegas and they moved to Utah. Yeah, Salem. Oh God, here you go, bro. You still in this chat reaching? Maybe you should go tell that to them because that's what they do to people too, bro. And that ain't police activity. If a nigga doing all that rah-rah shit on the internet and I can find you and go to you, nigga, and handle that, that's what I'm gonna do. That ain't police activity. It's only police activity if you send the police to him, dummy. Yeah, Wack moved to Utah. They currently live in Utah. Yeah, but that's when he was older money. Did you not hear what I said? All the previous addresses before he was an adult, when he claimed that he lit all his addresses was in the 60s, was not. That was in Reno Valley, bro. He didn't move near the 60s until he was an adult. No, he lied about all that. I mean, like I said, it's content though. I've said numerous times, Luce has lied to. I know a bunch of the lies Luce tell y'all. I don't give a fuck. That's what he choose to do. Whack lie to y'all. 600 lie to y'all. All that shit be fabricated, bro. But what does it do? It brings in numbers, bro. That's what it's for. It's entertainment. Them niggas know how to work the internet. That's one thing I can say. Whack 600 and Loose knew how to finesse content. They were smart. They knew what they were doing. Was he put on? I don't know. I don't know nothing about him being put on nothing. I 100% know that he not from 60s, bro. I don't know how he even came about. After doing my research on him, bro, he ain't from 60, bro. Just cause you go to Crenshaw don't mean you from 60s, bro. Nigga, I went to Paramount, nigga, with YG. That don't mean I'm from Paramount, nigga. Dead homies I went to school with YG, nigga. Negative, but Wack be lying. He may have to testify. It says know how to move the algorithm. Right. See, you smart. When it comes to content, everything is about the algorithm, right? Once you get into algorithm and you know how it works and you know how to finesse it, you'll have a blueprint, bro. And they're one of the ones that figured out the algorithm, nigga, and they're smart. I'm not gonna lie. They know what it is. Why you think they able to just do anything and do numbers, nigga? Like, come on, man. No, he was not out there before he was an adult, nigga. I got all his bro. You not understanding, bro. I got all the info on him. How you think I found out he was inbred, bro? Like, stop. You sound crazy right now. He can't tell you who put him on. He gave us his name. His name. I don't know. I don't know if he got put on or not. I know he ain't from 60 though. Like, you not understanding, nigga. I put all his records up on the screen, nigga. That nigga's from Reno Valley, bruh. And you're an adult in high school. If you're 18, nigga, duh. I guess you know majority of seniors are 18, right? You said, what's your issue with Wack? Me and Wack bumped heads a little over a year ago, and it got serious when he involved my wife, bro. So that's when we really started knocking heads, bro. I mean, Bosco got put on at 20 something. So if you want to say 18, you can still get put on at hey, it's on you. Y'all can say what y'all want. But he didn't grow up in the 60s, nigga. 18, you already the growing up part is out. Y'all have to if you want to if y'all the questions y'all asking, if y'all want to know everything that happened between me and Wack, I pretty much already put that shit out a long time ago. Just go through my previous videos on this account and you gonna see, bro. You gonna hear all of it. Ain't nobody faking. Nobody ain't ran into Wack. Wack, I currently live in Texas, bro. I live in Houston. Wack has not. came to Houston. He not gonna come to Houston. He's scared to come to Houston. You want to know why he's scared to come to Houston? Let's see if y'all anybody in the chat with brains can tell me why he's scared to come to Houston. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Why is he scared to come to Houston? Let's see if anybody got brains in the chat. Have you been to Clubhouse? I've gotten on there a couple times, but Jay Prince, you motherfucking right. Thank you. He can do all the shit he wanted, all the talk he want to say about Jay Prince, but dead homies, nigga. Jay Prince run Houston, nigga. And he know he can't come to Houston. He out of there on my kids. He come to Houston, they gonna get him gone, bruh. He know not to come out to Houston. That's one nigga that he know he ain't gonna come to H-Town no more. It's over with. Yeah, nigga. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but that's one thing I know, boy. That man touch Houston, he going home in a box. So, but I went down to Vegas when he was still out there, nigga. I drove down there myself, nigga. 27 hours, nigga. Niggas knew I was out there. Think niggas was doing all that rah-rah shit when I fuck no. Those two still have smoke. Yeah, they gonna always have smoke. It was too much disrespect in that situation, bro. Black 100 don't squabble nobody, bro. He don't squabble real niggas. He squabble pedestrians, nigga. Just like stop. Like I said, what real nigga you seen funking with Wack that he got out with, bro? Like, stop it, bro. You said Charleston White, this Jay Prince, but Charleston White the police, bro. Charleston White ain't on no gangster shit like Wack so called doing. There's a difference, bro. So how did I find out? Records, Luis. I just told you, are you not paying attention? R&B, dumbass, don't know how to hide her records. She's the weakest link. Once again, she's the fucking weakest link, bro. they even they was they was so scared that I got the drop on them that they even moved the grandma and the niece. I tell you that was living up in the house. They even moved them out of town, bro. Yeah, Whack 100 would never be able to come to Houston, bro. That's just out. Or he gonna have to be a Charleston White to where he gonna tell to what niggas know, like, okay, we can't do nothing to him. So if he's gonna carry that image and that reputation of who he is, he's not gonna come to Houston. See, Charleston White gonna let you know, I'm gonna call the police on you. So that right there is kind of a shield. So I can go anywhere. I'm the police. You fuck with me, you're going to jail. Wack can't do that. Big bad Pacoima Paru can't do that. That's the difference, bro. And your last two videos, haven't watched it yet. Did he say some wild shit? Not really. We were just speaking on the situation with the video going viral, and he didn't really say nothing too bad. He said that he woke up to because you know when you locked up, people can write you through email. And he said he woke up to email. Oh, boom. Speaking on that, he told me that he woke up to emails whack hot, was pissed off. When I got off work tonight and I talked, Beathers had called me when I was at work. So I didn't get to call Beathers until I got off. When I called Beathers on my way home, Beathers said Cannon had called again. And Cannon said that the nigga Wack emailed him and said that he finna pretty much put his lawyers on loose cannon about what's going on right now. Yep, dead homies. That's what the nigga Cannon told Beater. So he's supposed to be sicking his attorneys on loose. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, but you gotta understand this real. Wack chose to go the route he chose with me, and it didn't even have to be YouTube. But you gotta understand, this is pretty much the only way you're gonna be able to get at Wack. This is the internet is Wack's world. Wack don't pop out like that, bro. He don't hang out in hoods. He don't he go to one or two places. No jumper and anywhere with a podcast. He's not popping out like that's where you can get at him, bro. And anytime you know of where he's at is probably police watching it, bro. And I'm just being honest. Dude, this J Prince and me, young boy, a chop and dude from Memphis. I mean, you can diss whoever you want. I just know that Whack. I don't know about none of that, but when the last time you heard of Wack being in Houston? Let me know. You gonna see what I'm talking about. He ain't been out here since he did Shake Prince, and he ain't gonna come. Right. And he keep claiming he ain't one, man. Like I said, y'all don't know what I know. The reason why the homies got an indictment right now for the no jumper shit is because the nigga Wack is the one that gave up the names. Wack was the first one to give up the homie names. Even y'all can easily say, well, there's a video, but the video don't say names. There's only one person name who was being said the whole time, and that's the nigga Wack saying loose name the whole time in the video. Loose, don't do him like that. Loose, 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 loose. He was already saying name in the video, but anyway, it was a video, but the video didn't give names. Wack gave up the homies, dead homies. He did, nigga. The nigga even called me about that, nigga. Then when he seen me put that out, that nigga called me immediately. Nah, nigga, you got me fucked up on Paru. Did it trying to cover his tracks. Nah, nigga, Adam already put your mark ass out there. Adam told on you, nigga. Wack was not at one day. He went to a club and stood in the parking lot scared. Listen, I don't know one nigga that goes to his hood day and still got to have you know, Wack got his little team. He got Third, John T, and Cuban Rob. That's pretty much his team who we move around with, right? How you go to your hood day and you got Third standing next to you like you out and about, like being protected? Like, come on, bruh. That's not how it. Anybody that been to they hood day, nigga, you be out there thugging it, drinking, clowning with the homies, taking fades, whatever the case may be. That nigga standing there with his hands in his pocket the whole time, looking around. My nigga, that was man. Come on, man. That was Third telling them niggas just let him come, let him do his little content, and he gonna get up out of there. Nigga, that's all I was. That nigga wasn't at no motherfucking real hood day. Multiple pics and no jumpers subreddit. It says Whack frequent Del Taco in Burbank. Well, I mean, that's where no jumper is in Burbank, so that's probably why I feel you. But Whack may not have known there was recording. That's why I say whoever recorded dropped the ball. And the rest of them dudes was YNs. Wait, what did I miss? Whack was not at Hood Dog. Seen that? He said Whack was just at a hood day, bro. Hey, did Sharice delete Loose Cannon's videos? All right, so yeah, I'm almost done, Salem. So, all right, whenever the videos was taken off of Sharice YouTube, I spoke to her like say about 2 weeks after it happened. And what she explained to me was because of the type of business she was dealing with, it wasn't a good look to have that on her YouTube because she needed to start using her YouTube again. You know what I mean? So I ain't spoke to Sharice in like 2 months. The last time I spoke to her is when what happened and I had called her. Oh, the nigga Wack had texted me and said that Sharice was doing podcast interviews with the ops. So I hit her. I can show you the screenshot of them line. He the one that just texted me out of nowhere and told me that. So I hit her like this what the nigga Wax saying, and she was like, you know what? I don't want nothing to do with anything that got to do with loose cannon or Whack. And that was the last time I spoke to her. I was matter of fact, I was on the way to the airport to drop my dad off when I talked to her that day because my dad was in the car listening to it. And he always asked me all the time, like, have you talked to her since? Nah, I haven't spoke to her. You thought she did it out of spite? Nah, I'm only explaining to you what she told me. I don't know if there were spite intentions, but when she, spoke on it to me, that's what she told me. She told me it was just a better look because she's gonna start using her YouTube to promote her whatever she got going on. That's one thing I will say. I would never smut Sharice, no matter what she doing. If she The way she did it with leaving the homie, whatever the case may be, that's still the homie baby mama or wife. He got a kid with her. Sharice has done a lot for me. We have done a lot for Sharice. You know what I mean? Like I'll never cross that line and ever disrespect her. I mean, she gonna do what she gonna do. Honestly, I don't respect any wife fagging off on they husband when they get locked up. But that's not my wife. That's none of my business. But that's just the respect level I have for Sharice. You know what I mean? Sharice has never done nothing wrong to me. And like I said, when I was out in Vegas, the last time I was out there, she looked out, because that's where she live. And there's just I'll never cross that line with her. So just know I don't agree with how she did what she did, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like it's expected. What y'all gotta understand about life, 9 times out of 10, when you get locked up and you got a bitch, she gonna fag off. So get that through y'all head now. Okay. Don't too many women last over a year when you being locked up. It ain't gonna happen, bruh. Luz did that way, you putting whack in it. Wait, Luz did that. Why you putting whack in it? I seen whack take about 3 or 4 fades on YouTube. Money. What fades are you talking about? What fades? The ones with the civilians? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. I think a wife should stay in pocket when you up on the right. I mean, as being a wife, that's what you're there for. I mean, what does your vow say? The better or worse. So that's why I don't respect it because you're his wife. You see what I'm saying? So you're supposed to be there no matter what to the end until you divorce him. So that's why I was kind of like, I don't fuck with what she did, but I won't disrespect her. Now, if she was just baby mama girlfriend, I probably would be going in on her. But I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, it is what it is. Shit. The white dudes he paid to stage a fight. I mean, it don't even matter. Like you fought 2 white guys, 2 old ass white guys at that, and all you did was swing and you knocked one down, and he got a good lick on him. He was bloody, and he ain't do he ain't max nothing out. Did he max something out? No. I says where the whack phase at? I ain't seen one worth watching. Right. The coldest thing I seen Wack do is when he dropped stitches. That was it. He dropped stitches. I give it to him now because Stitches is a big dude. So Sharp in traffic. I don't know about that. I ain't hear about him fighting Sharp. I know he dropped Stitches big ass though. He hit Stitches and knocked him clean out. But other than that, man, we ain't seen Wack do nothing to nobody, man. Imagine if Luz was out when Wack and Moose cross paths. Luz would have went up on Moose. Um, I don't know. I mean, Loose, Loose. I wouldn't say Loose would have went up on Moose because Loose is not that type of individual. Loose was. You gotta understand how Loose operate. When Loose see an opportunity to make money, he won't sabotage it. Loose would have been smarter. Like there probably was gonna be more of a. There would have been a better outcome in this situation by sitting there and having that conversation with Moose without doing the extra shit, the sabotaging. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think Luce would have reacted. That's whack on that extra shit. Like I said, like he called the dude for the Pixie event, threatened him about the fucking money 2 or 3 days before he was supposed to get it. And the dude, like, literally, he told Luce on the phone, I'm not fucking with you no more. Luce, like, what the fuck going on? He was like, as long as you dealing with whack, I'm not fucking with you no more. That nigga called and threatened me about the money. And he was hot. That nigga called that nigga, you know, 6 nigga, I'll beat you up, cuz. That nigga whack hung up quick as a motherfucker. Calling Beaters crying and shit, man, tell nephew to chill. Fucking weird ass nigga. I'm just trying to understand what is the issue. With Whack, I done already told you what the issue was with Whack. Too many times. Too many motherfucking times. It says, one thing about Luz, the dude knew how to hold his composure. Yeah, he did. And like Loose was the type when he tripped, he tripped. But he knew how to hold his composure at the same time. Remember, Remember, I don't know if y'all seen the exposures when they had the little nigga Skinny from the Nine on there. And Skinny from the Nine is heavy affiliated with King Yella. Remember King Yella pretty much lives in Vegas. When King Yella caught his Fed case, he was out in Vegas, so he wound up getting heavily affiliated with my homies. My homies from my set is who King Yella run up under in Vegas, the hood niggas, the double of foes. So King Yella runs around Vegas with the little nigga Skinny from the Nine, and there was an issue some time ago with Poetic Flacco and Skinny from the Nine. The nigga Skinny from the Nine was going broke, so I guess he had sold Poetic Flacco his Instagram account that had like over 1 million followers, and he was supposed to Poetic Flacco was supposed to pay off the Instagram account in like payments. But the last two or three payments, I guess Poetic Flacco didn't pay Skinny from the Nine because Poetic Flacco was saying that the Instagram account had bot bot followers because he said every 2 or 3 days it would lose like 60, 70K followers. So he felt like it had a bunch of bots on the account, and he felt like he didn't have to pay Skinny for the Nine for the Instagram account. So that's when Wack put them on an exposure show. And when Skinny for the Nine was on there chopping it up with the situation with Flacco, the nigga King Yella snatched the phone from Skinny from the Nine and start talking shit to Loose. Loose start talking shit back. The nigga King Yella ended up showing his background in the camera, and where they were is where Loose and Sharice owned Airbnbs. So the nigga Loose recognized the background, and that nigga Loose looked. He said, "Nigga, you at my motherfucking Airbnb on my mama." The nigga Loose hopped in his Bentley and pulled up on them niggas. Them niggas dipped, bro. King Yella and Skinny from the Nine got right in the car and skirted right up out of there, nigga. And they watching Loose on his way on live, and them niggas got up out of there, bro. Go look at it. It's still up, nigga. You can go look at this shit on fucking Whack account, bro. Jack Jones gonna sue you? Really? Hey, I want to see how he gonna work out with us, bro. I've always liked Jack Jones. I'm talking about the NFL player. I'm not talking about Whack. If you know who Jack Jones is, anybody know who Jack Jones is that we just got from? I think he used to play for the Dolphins. But he can't sue me. I ain't put the video out, bro. He can't sue me. Let me read these comments. Yeah, they were fake followers. They were like bot followers. And then Skinny from the Nine was like, I didn't know the account had bot followers. He made Kodak a million, so no Kodak mad at him. He says, "Oh, so King Yellow wasn't even. Oops, what wasn't even supposed to be on there? No, King Yellow wasn't supposed to be on that live. King Yellow, King Yellow started coming at Loose because King Yellow supposedly heard that Loose was talking shit about him to Skinny from the Nine Brother. Skinny from the Nine Brother is his manager. Is Let me say it differently. Skinny from the Nine Brother is Skinny from the Nine's manager. So whatever was talked about with them getting on the exposure show, supposedly Loose Cannon said something about King Yella. So when Skinny from the Nine was on the live, King Yella pulled up, because he fucked with Skinny from the Nine. He heard Loose on the live, and he snatched the phone from King Yella and was like, Loose, whoop, 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 whoop. And he started going off, nigga, and them niggas started going at it. And that's how it all popped off. 10 inside hours for no jumper. That's crazy. Yes, he would do the same thing. Look, Luis, you gotta understand this. It's the same way anywhere in that area. There's a in Vegas when they would go to No Jumper. There's a meetup spot in these apartments that all of us would link up to go to No Jumper to. Everybody, third, everybody. It's a spot in Vegas. It's the same thing from Utah. There's a spot everybody gonna link up at. They all drive out, nigga. They was driving out every Thursday, nigga. It's nothing, nigga. Like it's just a drive, nigga. King Yella almost got smoked in San Bernardino. Yeah, I seen that. I think about some essays, right? They tried to get him. You got to rewatch it. Yeah, just go rewatch it, bro. That shit was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. That was the best exposure show they had. Honestly, what I do is put out paperwork, and nothing wrong with that. Fake paperwork, right? Half of it would be real, half of it would be fake. I just spoke on that when he put out the fake paperwork of that case from 2008 that was Loose Cannon's brother case that was adjudicated. He do shit like that. because he know how to spin a narrative on it. He do shit like that. I'm telling you. He'll put out fake, then he'll put out real, then he'll put out fake. That's whack. So what he does is he will convince you with the real shit, and that'll give him leeway to start putting out fake shit. It's like kind of like if a nigga seen Jay Z right now with a big ass diamond chain on, what we all gonna assume? Oh, that's a real diamond chain because it's Jay Z. We know he got money, so it's kind of that effect. That nigga Jay Z could walk out the house with a big ass moissanite chain on right now, and ain't nobody gonna question it. Same thing with Wack. I'm Wack 100. I've put out real paperwork, so now I could start throwing in the fake paperwork, and people will believe it. That's what the nigga Wack was doing. Go ask that man why he in a lot of people's paperwork. Who Wack? Didn't Luke try blaming his brother for a bunch of no, it was the other way around, machine. Loose Cannon. Okay, so if y'all don't know nothing about Loose Cannon brother was a fucking smoker. Okay, he did smoker shit. He literally just got locked up for the same type of shit that he was using Cannon name for. He is infamous for stealing cars, snatching purses, and stealing credit cards and IDs and shit. That's what he used to use Canon name for. So if you go look at all the priors when he used Canon names, it's literally for the same type of crimes. The nigga just got out a couple months ago for the same shit, bro. That he's on probation for right now. Yes, that nigga Jermaine is a fucking smoker, bro. And do y'all want to know why Jermaine hates Cannon so much? Because everybody was like, man, that's his brother. Why he going at Cannon like that? Why he getting on podcasts smutting his brother? Do y'all know why? Do y'all want to know why Jermaine don't fuck with Cannon like that no more? It says so he did fake paperwork on Loose Brother. No, there was okay. So there was a time where the nigga Wack was trying to make Cannon out as a look like he had a handler, like an informant. So he went and found a case that was Loose Cannon brother from 2008. And when you look up the case on the actual website for Rancho Cucamonga, on the front page of the case, it said non-adjudicated. So whenever a case is non-adjudicated, that means it's still open, it's still going. So Wack was like, okay, let me take advantage of this because if you whenever you pull up a case on the website, you got to go into the case. There's like four different pages and it'll show you the outcome. The case was adjudicated if you click into it, but Wack took advantage of the error on the front page where it said not adjudicated. So he screenshotted that and he sent that paperwork around to make it look like, well, how is this case still open from 2008 and it's 2025? That means you're working. But that case was Cannon's twin brother's case. It wasn't Cannon. He said why? So if you guys don't know why Jermaine and Luce don't get along no more, is because the house that Sharice lives in right now, that Cannon was living with her, or they live together, they ended up letting Jermaine come live there at one point. And when you have anybody in your home that has bad drug habits, if anybody has ever experienced that, that's what he was doing in their home. He was doing all type of shit in their home. So Cannon kicked him out, and he's been bitter ever since then. That's the reason why Cannon Jermaine don't like Cannon. So now y'all know. So if he ever comes out and tell y'all why, y'all heard it here first. Cannon kicked the nigga out because the nigga was doing some crackhead, basehead shit in his house. About getting shot like 10 times. He got shot, but I don't know about 10 times. So do y'all know? So I'm glad you spoke on that. You know how everybody like to speak on a homie, how the way he talked, and they be like, "Oh, he's slow, he retarded." So when Luce got shot, the reason why he talked like that when he got shot, he had a stroke. That's what caused him to talk like that. You'd be mad if your bro kicked you out, but at the same time, bro, you can't live with somebody and then go live up in a shit, doing drugs up in their house, stealing from him, and all that shit. At that point, who you are to that person don't mean anything, bro. It's a respect thing. Can't no none of my family members come live up in my house and be smoking dope and stealing my shit, bro. They gotta go. Period. Can you look up case journal entries for municipal court, like the affidavits and stuff of current inmates for free? They always ask for money. I don't know about that. I just know like if you got a case number and you know which county it is, the county has a website to where you can look up the case for free. As long as you got the case number and you know what county it was in, he pays for it. His baby mama needs to sell that old ass Bentley, bruh. I agree with that shit. Hey, the Bentley probably worth more than everything you got though, bro. So I don't want to hear it. You sound crazy. Yeah, Jermaine was doing crackhead shit, bro. And like I said, of course, what does Wack do? He goes recruit somebody that can give him dirt on or just smut him. And you gotta understand, Jermaine can get on the internet right now and lie on Canon name for 2 hours straight, and everybody gonna believe it. You wanna know why? Well, that's his brother. Why would he be lying? So that I'm telling you, Wack was smart in that area. He would try to, whenever he would beef with somebody, he would go get somebody that was close to them that know they, people know knew each other like that and use that to his advantage. Kind of like with Gigi. He knew if he recruited Gigi, she would be able to voice out so much it will cover up for what he did. And why would they not believe Gigi? If anybody seen the promo behind Gigi, and everybody ran with that shit, bro. Everybody ran with what Gigi was talking about. And I even said it. A lot of shit Gigi was saying was true, but Gigi lied about a lot of shit as well. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing I didn't like is because Wack put her in a position to where he made her feel like you need to lie too. And they gonna believe it because you're the one that you're the wife, the real wife. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, this shit calculated, bro. This internet shit, bro. It gets serious. They gonna believe because it feel like Luce be lying. Right. I mean, I deal with that to this day. Niggas come at me, you lying because Luce a liar. That's just what comes with this shit. You see what I'm saying? If you affiliated to a certain person, you're gonna get labeled with the same type of behavior. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I mean, that's something that I can accept. Do I care if anybody say I'm lying? I personally don't give a fuck. You can say I'm lying. That's on you. I know I don't lie. I know I don't just put shit out there for no reason. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, I can create content every fucking day, all day, and just make up lies. I don't put out enough content to be making up lies. Like, come on, man. This is the most content I put out in the last damn near year. You know what I mean? And it's not even a lot. So But that's what Wack do. He know how to go recruit the right people. Remember, he tried to do the same thing to me. He went and tried to flip Gizzy on me because he figured like, well, Gizzy, his homeboy, I can get Gizzy to try to give me some dirt on him. But where Gizzy fucked up is Gizzy, he made Gizzy believe that I was talking shit about him, which I never ever spoke up on Gizzy in a bad way in my life until after he did what he did. To where he told Gizzy, all right, so when Cannon was told about Gizzy fucking with boys, Loose Cannon is the one that talked to Wack about that. So what Wack did, well, when he was going at me and he couldn't stop me, he had to try to figure out a way to tear me down. So he's like, okay, let me recruit Gizzy. So what he did was he lied to Gizzy and told Gizzy that I was the one that told him about Gizzy fucking with boys. And Gizzy fell for it. Gizzy felt like, oh, this nigga talking about me. So Gizzy put the allegations on me, and that's Gizzy lifestyle. He the one that had those allegations. The homies know. If I have my homies in the chat right now, they'll tell you he the one that fuck with boys. So Wack used that as ammo to try to go at me, like, oh, you fuck with boys, you ain't allowed to your say. All that shit is Gizzy. And that's when it just went up, bro. Like we've been at each other, bro. Like, you got me fucked up. But that's what he do. He'll recruit people. They'll make up lies on you, all that type of shit, bro. That's what he do. Yes, $2 right on him. Wait, he said he gives his studio address all the time. Tell him you want the fade and pull up. What studio address, money? I'm confused. What address does he give people? Because all he ever says is I'm at no jumper every Thursday. Have Wax number. He says it's online but can't find it. I got both his numbers, bro. That's another thing I don't put. niggas' phone numbers out, bro. I wouldn't do that. You want to know who did that to me? I'm gonna tell you who a nigga who do that type of shit. You know, there was one time we was tripping with the nigga what's the little Asian rapper from New York, the nigga in China right now, China Mac, can't come back. You know, we was tripping with him at one point, and the nigga Loose wanted to fade with the nigga, and the nigga didn't want the fade. He didn't want to come catch his fade. You know that nigga leaked my number. That nigga, I swear to God, bro, God strike me down right now. The nigga China Mac had over 600 people from China literally blowing up my fucking phone every 2 seconds for like 2 days straight. My phone wouldn't stop ringing. I swear to God on my kids, bro. That nigga put my number on his motherfucking story and told them people to pretty much harass me, bro, and they did that shit. And it says you locked in with Munchie B. I know he was dying to expose Wack. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't fuck with Munchie B, but we've had our issues with Munchie B. The one thing I don't, like I said, I don't respect is when niggas make up shit on niggas. And I actually stood up for Munchie B the one time when like I said, the nigga Wack always saying he don't run fake plays. And that nigga ran a whole fake play on Munchie B, and that shit was not cool because my homie was involved in that shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of my homies still laugh at that shit. Like, this nigga really did that shit. Like, I told you, the nigga Wack wrote out a whole script, sent it to Gizzy, told the nigga Gizzy to call into no jumper and act like Munchie B homeboy, and had him say some incriminating shit. And that nigga Gizzy really did it, bro. Like, when it comes to clout chasing, Gizzy was really heavy on the clout chasing. Because if y'all don't know, Gizzy know how to rap, so Gizzy was in a way of trying to get his voice out there. Like, he was just trying to find a lane, so he was just falling into any trap, bro. That shit was stupid. And remember, he only got involved with us through me. I'm the one, like I said, introduced the nigga, walked the nigga up to Cannon. Hey, this the homie. But Hoodlum never met. I'm gonna keep rolling with that. Y'all keep talking about it. Keep saying I've never met the homie. I love it because it just keeps my name rolling, bruh. Where in China is Mac? I don't know. But that nigga's in China. And he says, what? Wack ran a fake play on Munchie B. Yeah, on my mama. Munchie B did a whole story with my picture on his thumbnail with that whole story. And he knew, he was like, I knew it was bullshit. And he was like, somebody sent me this. And he's like, shout out IB and Hoodlum for putting this out because it was foul. But this the nigga that I don't want fake plays, nigga. That's all the nigga do is run plays. Everything we used to sit on the phone and talk about. Y'all gotta understand, we all used to be on the phone heavy. Me, Loose, Whack. There was that one time it used to be another dude that used to do our content. His name was Misguided Media. I don't know if I remember him. He was a white boy, but he'll tell you he used to be on the phone calls with us. Everything the nigga Whack do be plays, bro. It be fabricated and made up. Like, this shit it be coerced before we do it. Like, if you go listen to the shit with him and 600 recently, that shit be planned before it's recorded. They plan this shit out and they'll say, okay, we're gonna hit on this, we're gonna hit on that, we're gonna hit on this. They plan it out. That's why if you go listen to that shit, 600 is so obvious, it's so scripted. Like, 600 has never been a good talker or actor. Or look at his raps. His raps are just like, there's just no authenticity to him. So when you hear him talk, it's so obvious that the shit is scripted. It's like, nigga, I know him. I know how they get out. So I'll just be laughing at that shit. Like, these niggas probably sat on the phone for an hour, put this shit together, and then decided to hit the record button. Bro, this shit's so funny when you know the inner workings of this shit. I'm one nigga that know the inner workings of these niggas, bro. You know what I mean? So it's just, I sit back and laugh at that shit. Then I go look at the comments and I be shaking my head like, boy, these niggas really, really got a chokehold on the internet. And I don't knock them. I do not knock them. I do not knock them. The way they getting money off content right now, why fucking not? Why not keep doing what they doing? Making up shit. You know what I mean? So my fave trans streamer, twin, no cat, keep doing your shit, game. You my fave trans streamer. Yeah, all right, bro. But Yeah, they finessed this shit, bro, and I give it to them. And hats off to the content. You know what I mean? What they do because they know how to do it, bro. They figured out the blueprint and they went from there. You know, remember 600 wasn't big on it, but once he figured out the what's the name? Oh shit, my phone about to die. I'm about to get up out of here. My shit on 1%, y'all. I'm about to shut off. How do I end this shit? All right. I'll try tomorrow. I'm gonna go live tomorrow when I get off work because I know it's gonna be some shit going on with Wack probably tomorrow, and we're gonna address that tomorrow. I think you seem very credible, especially since you really posted the trans video. Like, yeah, we'll get to all that tomorrow. My phone on 1% is about to die, but we're gonna wait to see if Wack speak up about anything tomorrow because I'm gonna come right back and I'm gonna clean that shit up like I always do. And you can't run from this nigga. But y'all have a good night, man. If y'all